Are you a new chick on the block? Only joined JewelleryMaker within the last 12 months? Well, we'd love to see what you've created. Send us a picture of your most recent makes to our Wall of Fame, created especially for newbies like you. This bank holiday weekend, tune into the show every evening at 8 p.m. to see your entries on screen. To enter, simply send your entries to studio@jewellerymaker.com and ensure that you put newbie in the subject title of your email. To help further your jewellery making skills, the winning entry will win a workshop of their choice. Spend this Easter with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean Workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with JewelleryMaker.
On this bank holiday Monday. Oh, have you had an amazing weekend? Have you? I had a fantastic one. I went to surprise my mum for her birthday, so I went to see her in Spain. And yeah, in Spain.
Were you just passing?
Well, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
My dad knew I was going, but my mum did not. And sort of stuck into the house and everything else. And I just went, "Delivery for Mrs. Redican." And she just turned to me and she went, "Oh!" Just started crying. I haven't seen my mum cry in years. She was over the moon, she was. So yes, it was absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. She was crying with happiness, I should say that. Why are you here? You've ruined it. And anyway, I had a fab time, I really did. And I'm so excited to come back for this evening because we've got all of this going on. I have got the Newbie on the Block giveaway. We're going to be giving away a free cool goodie bag. I have got so many goodies galore.
Da, 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 da.
Wow. Da, 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 da. Thank you. We have got, what was it? Did you say then? Guess exactly where you get a chance to win. All you have to do is count a few bunny rabbits, so we're going to be doing that in a little bit. We've also got the Egg of Fortune. It's the last day and I'm back off my holidays. You know, when you get back off your holidays, you feel a little bit sort of reinvigorated. Maybe you feel a little bit mischievous. Well, I feel mischievous indeed. And I want to change these. These have been the same all weekend. Am I right in saying that? Yeah, been the same all the last week or whatever. But we're changing them. We've changed spin again. We've added a Deb's choice, if you can see that there, which means that if we land on that, Deb gets to choose anyone. I want to change them. Yeah, what am I changing what to? What am I allowed to change? Can I change the £1 off? That seems a bit... Well, it's good. What to? Should I put another 1 in? Can I do £11 off? Am I going to get told off for this? No, 11's all right, isn't it? Isn't it? What else? Am I allowed to change something else? Come on. What else can I change? Liam, am I allowed to change something else? £2. Can I change that as well? £2? What to? I'm allowed to do £10 off. All right, if I'm allowed to do that one. I can't do that. £2. Two what? A tenner? Can I do another 11? Go on, Liam. Liam's going a tenner. Oh, go on, another 11. Just because my ones are a bit nicer than me's. Can I change the 20% as well? What's that? 10%? You're having a laugh, aren't you? Should I do 25?
I love that you're doing it upside down.
I'm dyslexic, so it's dead easy to do because everything seems a bit upside down and back to front to me at the best of times. Where's another 20% over here? There we are. All right, I'm happy with that. What about? Can I change another one? I've got a 30% over here. Should I change that one? Can I do that to 35, Liam? I can do 40. All right, yeah. Oh, I'm getting him feeling rebellious as well now. 40%. 40% off. We're going to get into so much trouble. Ooh. Can I change this £3, Liam? Can I? Like £5? Is that all right? £5. All right, £5. Upside down 5. There we are. How's that? That looks good, doesn't it? So, we've changed these for you today, and essentially there's a few treats that are going to pop up. We're not going to do like a whole section of it. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll give you whatever it lands on the price off, just as an idea. Ooh, that's how it's going to work. So, the little tickers at the top, by the way. So, that is what we're going to do. We have got a giveaway if you're new and you've sent in your pictures to the Newbie Wall of Fame. Also, we've got the Count the Bunnies. I think we're going to be doing that about 8:30 to 9:30. So basically, from 8:30, if you tune in then, we'll be throwing up some pictures. You have to count them in that hour till 9:30. We'll get you to text in, and someone gets a really cool goodie bag. There's loads in it as well. There's loads in it. So, yeah, we've got oodles coming up for you, and we have got, you may well have seen her on things like my Facebook Live from earlier on. It is the wonderful Deb Rudge.
Hello.
Hello, Deb Rudge. How are you?
Really good, thanks. Yeah,
you look
really
beautiful in that outfit.
Thank you.
You really do. Give us a little clue about one of your kits.
One of my kits. Flowers, flowers, flowers.
Good, I like that, yeah, very good, good tip. So, we have got oodles and oodles and oodles coming up for you. Liam, my love, where shall we start? Should we show you first star buy? Yeah, go on. Sorry, cracking deal, it's not a star buy, is it? Let's start by showing you the first one. This is a blue diamond. This is going to be your first cracking deal. We are going to do a price point that is going to baffle you. The fact of the matter is, I am bringing to you the most intense blue diamond we've ever been able to source, and I think that's without a shadow of a doubt, isn't it? Because when you look at it, it's not just the intensity of colour, it's the intensity of sparkle. That facet work, that cut is incredible. This is going to be coming up for you in a few minutes, 20-ish minutes, about 8:30-ish. As well as that, I have got for you, incredibly, a tool hour as well. That's coming up at 8 o'clock, the tool hour. I've also got a thread zapper bundle, and in fact I've got loads of bundles coming up for you in this first hour. In fact, it's a full first hour of bundles. Oh. If you don't know what bundles are, let me give you a quick idea. Essentially, we get some goodies that work well together, almost like mini kits sometimes, which is how I describe this one. And what we do is we give you the best price. We give you an incredible price point. And the reason we're able to do that is it's a little bit like when you go to Costco, and you buy one thing and it might be a tenner, but if you buy two things that it's no longer a tenner each, it might be more like £9 each, for example. And that is what I'm going to do for you on this. So, wire and an incredible Swarovski in the emerald colour in the triplet cut. Sorry, it's not a Swarovski, it's your clear quartz with that beautiful emerald colour running through it. I'm bringing to you your 0.4 and your 0.8, both come with these wire tamers. 0.8 wire, slightly more structural, your 0.4 for your weaving. We will be talking more about wire as the evening goes on, and this is the gem itself. So you've got your quartz, and as you can see, it's a triplet. So you've got your quartz, that beautiful emerald colour, and then that wonderful step cut going down all the way to the coulee, which gives you this impeccable glow. It really, really is quite an enticing look. Very much an on-trend colour as well at the moment. So I'm bringing to you the things you need, the goodies you want, and a brilliant deal should be £19.85, but it's 3pm day. It's the last day of your bank holiday as well, so treat yourself so you've got something to look forward to when it gets delivered in a few days. Pardon? What did you actually just say to me then? You are joking. Have you just heard the price this is going to?
Yeah.
Be completely honest. Were you expecting £12.95, maybe £9.95? At a push, £9.95, right? Better than half price, £9.95. £5.98. We are going for it today. Genuinely, you wouldn't even be able to buy the wire for that. You wouldn't be able to buy the wire alone for that, let alone that huge, beautiful quartz with that emerald colour. This is incredible. Hello, good evening and welcome. Well done for getting involved, absolutely everyone. So many goodies coming up for you tonight, and I will just say it is the last night of all of our, you know, extravaganza extras. For example, you know, the egg of fortune, etc. Guess exactly. It's the final day of that as well. It's also your P&P today too. It's your final day of your P&P, so absolutely make the most of it whilst you can. What would you do with this if this was a kit? Because this is very much like a kit. If we sent this to you, what would you make as a kit with this?
I think I would probably go for a ring.
Yeah.
Because that is just going to look amazing as a ring. Or a really nice statement pendant.
Yeah. And would 0.8 and 0.4 work for that?
0.8 and 0.4 would work perfectly. Yeah, because you've got the binding wire and the 0.8, you can actually do some weaving type work with that as well. It doesn't have to just be a framework.
No.
So
a perfect pairing then, all in all.
Yeah.
Do keep dialing through. So many of you coming through for this. There absolutely is oodles. I've got so many bundles. So can I just say thank you so much, because you're all checking out dead quickly. I'm able to move on quicker. So I'm able to fit more in. Let's bring you Not So Mellow Yellow, is this called? I love
like
this
that
colour.
song.
They call me Mellow Yellow. It's nice, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
This is such a perfect colour for this time of year. It's happy, it's optimistic, it's not too acidic. You know, sometimes yellows, like the yellows on me egg of fortune, very, very bright, aren't they? These ones a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more dainty. You've got these wonderful, almost not even quite daffodil colours, more of a buttercup colour. We're bringing to you your 1mm, your 0.5 and your 0.3. You're getting 600 metres total on this, 600 metres for £5.95. That's £1.98 a roll. This is going to be great for your micro macrame, your standard macrame. It's going to be perfect for your kumihimo. This is going to be great for actually using, you know, as kind of, you know, the necklace.
Yeah, like a
chain sort of thing, wouldn't it be? What else would this be good for, please, Deb?
So the other thing you can do with that is if you use t-shirt yarn, you can use it to bind sections together.
Nice idea.
Which works really nicely. Or you can do, like, yeah, if you use multiple strand, do some chunky macrame with it, or use it with your paracord as well. That'd work really nicely.
And with your 0.3, let me just show you how beautifully fine this is.
With 0.3, so you could do embroidery with it if you wanted to.
Lovely idea. Thinking of book bindings as well, this could be quite nice for binding your books with. Also, with your 0.3, you're going to be able to get some gemstones onto this.
Yeah, quite a few actually.
Yeah.
Go on there. Yeah.
So even with your seed beads, you could use this.
Yeah, just knotting. Yeah.
Actually, I'm wondering, doing knotting in between your gems, a bit like pill knotting.
Yeah.
With that would be beautiful. Because what an optimistic
just that
colour.
Little punch colour in between.
Yeah. That is such a good price point for the amount you're getting, especially if you are into your textiles. Keep dialing through. Stay where you are. Oh, I've just had my peepers on this. Chain, chain, chain. This is called Chain It Up. Why is that cool? I don't know, it sounds a bit...
Are these your names, Liam?
Are these your names, Liam?
Yeah.
Have you come up with these? Wow. Learning a lot about Liam. He's very impressed with that name. Why, where did that name come from? I need to mention the Newbie Wall of Fame. because someone has sent a message in for the Newbie Wall of Fame, which we're going to do at 8. We'll announce a winner. Basically, if you have just started jewellery making in the last 12 months and you want to send in a picture of one of your makes, then absolutely do so. And we'll tell you more about it in a bit. But someone's just sent a message in, but they haven't attached a picture. So please do so for you to enter, because yeah, we're doing that at 8. You are getting in here 4 meters, so 1 each, in the gold and the silver plated brass curb. This is an incredibly popular chain because it is so versatile. Not only as chain to use, for example, around a neckline, to do as a pendant, etc., but also because the links on this are so open, as you can see, you can actually put a number of head pins through there, which means you can now use it as maybe a charm bracelet, or you could do a, almost like, what's that? One like behind bubble style, bubble style bracelet, for example, with this. I think this is a really unisex set of chains, and it's also very good for that on-trend look at the moment of, you know, adding chains, added sort of chain tassels to bags, or to, you know, upcycle your old clothes that maybe are a bit drab, you don't maybe wear them as much as you once did. 4 meters total, 2 meters of each colour. £12.45, every single penny we could possibly take off that, we absolutely have. It's working out £3.11 per metre, and I will just say that is so weighty. It feels really lovely and luxurious. It truly, truly does. It's beautiful. It moves nicely against the skin though, as you can see. The drape of this is beautiful, so not only is it going to be weighty, sturdy, and therefore you know it's great quality, but also it's going to be comfortable. You can see naturally how that's draping on my hand, and it's very, very, it kind of moves with you, so it's really comfortable to be able to wear. You have got a lot of chain in here. What would you do with it, Deb, love?
You could use it on a bag, like an evening bag.
Nice idea.
Either put a fringe in on the bottom of the bag, or just swap out the handle and have it as the strap.
That's a nice idea. Because especially with a lot of bags nowadays, like the clutch bags.
Yeah.
Have you seen these, you know, the clutch bags that don't have any handle on them? They're beautiful, and you buy them and you get so excited about, you know, having them, and then you take them on your evening out, and after about an hour, it's just a pain, isn't it? Yeah. You kind of put it down somewhere and you have to keep your eye on it and everything else. Pop a chain on it. Yeah. Dead easy to do. And sometimes they actually have loops in there for you to simply attach them, or you can even stitch them in. There's nothing stopping you stitching it in. Or if you don't want to stitch the chain in permanently, use a big safety pin. So you can attach or detach. Yeah. Yeah. I'm wondering if you could do something like this for it. Yeah. Something like that, maybe? Work, yeah. Yeah. Using those kilt pins, yeah. Yeah. So you could do something like this, maybe if you wanted to make it temporary, as Deb said, then pop something like that on. And just clip it on the inside of your bag, and then you can take it off. Great idea. Well done. Ooh. Okay, I'm moving on to... Just put them down there. I'll just leave them there for a minute. Yeah. Where to, lovely? Ooh, tubes. Tubes, 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 tubes. What do you do? I'm looking in completely the wrong place, am I? Am I being silly? Oh no, yeah, I am being silly. It's right in front of my face. That's the problem, you see. They were too blatant, if anything. Oh, these are divine. Oh my goodness, these are so adorable. For your Morse code jewellery, you know, where you do circles and then you do dashes to spell out, you know, secret messages, for example. I got one from my friend a while ago. It's a little bracelet, and it spells out in dots and dashes BFF, as in best friends forever. But you can spell out loads of things. These would be perfect for that. But also, I think this would be wonderful if you wanted to use these almost as connectors, if that makes sense. So, you know, say for example you had 2 bracelets on and you kind of weaved in between them, almost using these as the ladder slats in between. That would look really nice. So you could do, if you think of them that way, you could do kind of a row of your rounds and then just have these in between, creating that sort of ladder-like detail. It's going to look like a really chunky bracelet, but it's not going to be OTT, and you're using the shape to the best of its advantage, really. Already people in for this. It's your final night of PMP. It's your final exactly competition. £11.95 for you on these. That's for both of them, and I will just say drill hole on them, very, very good. The feel of them against the skin is going to be lovely too. If you are one of these people who, a bit like Deb, pops on your bracelet, doesn't take them off, and just wears them, wears them, wears them. These are going to be good for that, actually, because they're very
tough,
comfortable. Yeah, they're tough because they're an agate, and they're really comfortable because they're very slender against the skin.
They work so well with those yellow cords.
Oh, that's a lovely idea. Let me show you them together, actually. Did a selection of yellow cords before.
Yeah.
They were like a 1 mil, 0.3, 0.5, I think.
Yeah, 0.5 and 0.3.
That looks lovely together as a collection, doesn't it?
It does. Works really well.
Yeah, that'd go nicely. And you could even do, you know, thread these on, do a bit of macrame in between, and then add another gem, bit of macrame in between. And it's quite a slender look that could create, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Those lovely yellow cords are still available if you want to grab them. Just get onto JewelleryMaker.com. They were called Not So Mellow Yellow. What have you called these ones? After, tubes.
Tubes.
Okay. Just straight to the point, I like that. Yeah.
Tubes.
It's not quite good as chain it up or whatever you called it, but... Oh, stands. Okay. Last of stock, stands. Earrings. These are stands for your craft fairs, stands for if you're anything like me, your earrings, they get, at the end of a night, they get thrown into your jewellery box, don't they? And they just mingle with everything else and they get tangled up with everything. Pop these through the, you might be able to see them if I turn them over. They've got 2 holes in there, which is where you put the studs themselves through. And there you are, your set of earrings, beautifully untangled from everything else. Also nicely protected, especially if there's a slightly more gentle stone in there. Maybe a stone that's lower down on the Mohs scale, so it's going to get scratched if it does, you know, come into contact maybe with your chains, etc. I've got 25 exactly of this right now. We are bringing them to you. They are a beautiful finish. They are great for your stands because they are angled, as you can see, so they almost point the earrings up to the customer. £13.95 for the final few. It's £2.33 each at that price point, so it's a great time to get involved with us. And I will just remind you too that when you're getting deals and goodies like this, it is literally for this evening. Once these are gone, these are gone. It's just for our bank holiday weekend that we're giving you these extra special treats. Another lovely thing with these actually is a gifting opportunity as well. Really lovely way to gift with these because, you know, popping your earrings through and maybe even just putting a nice little bit of clear cellophane around them, maybe with a bow on top or something like that. A lovely little way of gifting them. Again, gives that really professional finish. I was actually at a food festival this morning. There's one at the Chester Racecourse near me, so I nipped down there, and there's obviously loads of food stands and bought some things for barbecues, etc. But also there was a couple of jewellery stands as well, and all of them had beautiful, very, you know, professional looking stands like this, and it does make a difference. It does make a difference. So do grab them whilst you can. It's a great little addition to any collection. And one thing I will say to you as well, but of course it's up to you, is if you did want to, there is a way, if you used the awl that has the corkscrew on it, you could actually corkscrew through these to make them a little bit larger, the actual holes, so you could even maybe get a very fine chain, you know, bracelet or even macrame around it or something like that. But give it a go when you get it home. You can have a lot of fun with those ones. All 6 for £13.95. Thank you so much for checking out so quickly. It just means that I'm able to bring you more in the time. I'm going to love this name, apparently. Where am I sitting here? There we go. Oh, these are bumblebees and dragonflies. So I think they're called dragon bees, worker flies. No? Oh, you're not so sure about your name now. Oh, I dropped my tweezers on the floor as well. Let's fly away. Oh, yeah, it's good. I mean, I wouldn't put brilliant bundle name on your CV just yet, but...
Hey, I tell you what, he's improving though.
He is. He's improving, yeah,
He is,
still.
Yeah.
Room for improvement,
Yes.
which I like, it's nice.
Absolutely.
So I'm bringing to you solid sterling silver now, and I'm actually going to be bringing to you 6 pieces of this. Now, we have seen silver itself actually outperforming gold in kind of recent couple of weeks. Silver prices outperforming gold quite dramatically for quantity and for amount. It's basically because it's such a trend, and it is a trend that's really taking off. I think last year was all about the rose gold. This year is all about the solid sterling silver. I am bringing to you 3 of the beautiful connectors, and that means they've got a loop on each side, so great for maybe a slider bracelet, or even just add some cord and pop it in a bracelet. And then you've got your worker bees here, which are lovely as bracelets or on a neckline. £14.95. Now if we break that down across the bees and the dragonflies, £2.50 per one. Now genuinely, that is an incredibly competitive price point, and it truly is for the quality of these. I'll show you the back as well. So each one does state that they are 925, and you can see that beautiful overlapping of the precious work sort of in the wings as well there, which I think adds to a nice undulation, but also it makes it more comfortable against the skin. But I think for what you get in here, £2.50 genuinely is a sensational price point when you consider that you can pay £4 or £5 for just a clasp in sterling silver in some places, and more in fact. So these with that beautiful design feature I think is fantastic. And because they're sterling silver, you can colour them as well, couldn't you, Deb, if you wanted to?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, patina them. What you could do is patina them and then take off the patina, or put resist on before you patina.
Yeah.
And then you get the stripes on the bee.
That is such a good idea.
That'd be cute, wouldn't it?
That'd be adorable. And that's the lovely thing with these. Yes, they are a finished piece if you want to see them that way, but you do not have to see them that way,
No.
you know? There is always something extra that you can do with elements. And I do think as well, you know, there's lots of connotations with dragonflies, aren't there? Lots of connotation with dragonflies, and of course with the bees themselves. So, yeah, I think they're lovely, really beautiful, especially for this time of year. Who fancies some seed beads?
Yes.
Yeah?
Always.
How do you feel about 3 tubes of seed beads? I'm bringing to you, ooh, Delicas. Hang on, I've got some Delicas. Yeah, this is. Here you go. Sorry, you can't really see them because of the big stickers on them. I am bringing to you, I'll show you them this way. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Just because of the big stickers,
Big
there you
label
are.
there, yeah.
There we go. So I am bringing to you a serious amount of your seed beads. In front of you, you can see this beautiful tonal colouring, but I'm not actually stopping there, lot. Oh. Ooh. And, ooh, I am bringing to you 5 beautiful tubes. I've got some Delicas in there. I've got some with translucency. This is good. How much are we going to on this? Wow, that's very good. Okay, this is a really good price point that's going to come in on these ones, because, especially when you consider exactly what we're getting here. So you're getting Duracoat galvanization on some of these, like this one here, for example. That basically means the colour is steadfast. I'm bringing to you 15Os. I've also got 11Os in here. I have got your crystal coloured, these are 15Os as well. Don't worry too much about the numbers and stuff. It basically just means different sizes. Do I have another one? Oh, I do.
Ooh,
I didn't see that.
Hiding.
Hey up. There is another one, yeah, didn't see that. So let me tell you, you're getting 7 sets, you're getting magenta in the 15Os, galvanised gold in the 11Os, you're getting galvanised silver in the 11Os. I have got your galvanised champagne. 15Os. I've also got, I don't know why I've said it like that and got dead excited. It's just dead posh, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I get excited about Bucks Fizz, let alone champagne. Silver seed. I love a Bucks Fizz. Anyway, yeah, galvanised silver seed beads 15Os, grey lustre 15Os, and finally your galvanised crystal 15Os. These are your 8.2 gram tubes, and they are all rolling down in price today. We're going under £30, and quite a way under actually, £24.95 for this collection. You are getting all 7 of the tubes here. Now, if you're not entirely sure what seed beads are, what you do with them, how you use them, get yourself on JewelleryMaker.com, because there are so many fantastic makes out there. It's one of our very, very, very popular, what's it called? Mediums. Do you mind, just to be a real pain, do you mind handing me that big necklace behind you? Deb's got seed beads on later, actually. But the kit's aren't out yet, so I could just give you a little peruse of types of things you can do with seed beads. Deb Rudge, you're an angel. Thank you so much.
Right.
This is made with seed beads like this. Just to let you know, because I always think when you look at a tube like this, you think, right, okay, what am I going to do with that? But you can do so much. Oh, and here's another one, Deb, you're ace. Here's another type. So this is sort of traditional seed beading in a lace-like form that you're seeing here. And this one here is a mix of seed beading and your bead embroidery. So basically you get a backing and you sew them on. That's what the back is. So if I just show you the back, there you are. So you just stitch them on basically. And it's one of those things that does take a bit of time, but I promise you it is actually quicker than you'd presume it would be, especially on a design like that. But we are also going to be doing some seed bead demonstrations in a little bit. And it's nice because Deb's got two very different demos today, not both about seed beads either. So a little bit of something for everyone. $24.95 for you on those ones. Deb, thank you so much. Don't worry, I'll put them back up. You stay where you are. Shall I bring you some bigger seed beads? Go on then. In fact, I'll bring these back over. So you can see you've got the more dainty, delicate seed beads at the bottom, but if you look at the top of this, you've got bigger seed beads, and these are in your rounds. And oh, I'm saving that one. That's a special one. And these are the types of seed beads you'll need to create something like that. So these are your larger rounds. So you know I was bringing you the 15-Os and the 11-Os? They're smaller, they're more dainty. And that's because, for example, your 15-Os, it means you could get 15 and an inch if you were to sit them next to each other. So they're smaller. These ones, though, as you can see, are quite a bit bigger in some of them. So, for example, this tube here is your 8-Os. So that means that they are larger. You have still got some 11-Os in here as well. The one that I think is going to clinch it for us all, though, is the very rarely seen Magmatamas. We never get to see these.
No, we don't.
These are truly fantastic. If you've never ever seen them before, I'll just open up this pin to give you an idea. These give you different direction, they give you different movement, don't they, Deb?
Make really nice little flowers actually.
Oh yes, perfect for that.
Or if you're not into your seed beading,
yeah,
just getting these and stranding them on with either gemstones or seed beads in between.
Yeah.
They look fantastic, just threaded onto beading thread.
And just enjoyed for what they are in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me just show you. I'm just throwing a few on here just to sort of give you an idea. Obviously, I've stranded some in the same direction. These are all the same, but because of the direction in which these are shaped and the way the drill hole is, you sit them next to each other and they create different forms. So obviously, I've got the first three, they're all lined up and put on the same way, and then you've tilted it around and then tilted it around again. But it creates really cool patterns, basically. Big tube of every single one of these, you remember. So we're looking around about 24 grams in each tube, which is a huge amount. Obviously it's more expensive because there is more in there, but value for money wise at £31.95, you are going to make with this. Let me tell you, you are easily going to be able to make a couple of this necklace, for example. Obviously for the flowers it might not be exactly the right size, you'll have to do your research, but you would easily be able to make something like this and similar with these tubes a couple of times over.
Yeah.
Very easily. Because they go very far, don't they?
They do. Yeah, you don't realise how many are in there until you start working with them.
Yeah. I just think they are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I truly do. A huge well done to all of you on that. Value for money wise, it is fantastic. So, what we're about to bring to you right here, right now, is not something we usually do. In fact, it's your final evening of it. Yep, get ready, get steady. It's a cracking deal. Truly intense, captivating diamond. A diamond and its intensity, I think, is what draws us to it. Any diamond is beautiful, but when it has strength and almost a presence, if that makes sense, I think it takes us to another realm. What we bring to you with diamond is we bring to you integrity of a gemstone. One of the most, well, I would say the most famous gemstone on the planet. And what we're bringing to you with this diamond is intensity. Full 2 carats. The colour intensity, the facet work that gives sparkle intensity, and the truly beautiful quality that this is going to add to your jewellery. It is everything you could hope for in a diamond and more. When you think of the likes of the Hope diamond, I think these are the types of things you are looking for, you know? You're looking for intensity, aren't you? You're looking for integrity and evenness. And truly that is what I'm offering here. My advice to you, and it's always up to you, but my advice to you is maybe don't think of this as a strand. Think of this as individual pieces of jewellery. Are you going to do an eternity style ring using maybe 5 of the smaller on these? Are you then going to possibly create a beautifully lavish selection of cocktail earrings, for example, maybe using 2 or 3 in each ear? Possibly you're thinking of someone really special who's got maybe a big anniversary or a big birthday coming up in the year, and you're thinking of really going to town and creating maybe a sterling silver pendant using just one of these as an accent detail in a design. What you've got here is lasting heirloom beauty, and remember, it is that lasting quality. It is a cracking deal. It's one of your final ones, because it's the last day of it today. And we are giving you an exceptional chance to own this. And remember, owning diamond's always special, but I think owning diamond that like this one in front of you now, that has a presence, that has a personality. This is not the type of diamonds that you wear that gets ignored. This is the type of diamonds that you're going to have it on, you're going to be talking, and you're just going to notice their eyes, for example, following your hand, seeing this beautiful diamond glitzing. This has a presence, this has a personality. This is a talking point gemstone. So £150 is fantastic for 2 full carats, but it is a cracking deal. So we are going further down. We're going to take this under £100 for you right here, right now. 2 full carats at £84.95. It's astonishing. However, it's an egg of fortune.
The egg of fortune.
We are adding a little bit of extra class, if anything, to the proceedings. At £150, it's phenomenal, but we are not stopping there, no. This is where the wheel comes in. We're breaking the internet right now. Absolutely, loads of you already are flooding in. There's just a list of people now going quick. If you've literally just tuned in, you will have seen at the very start of the show, I changed this. You've been seeing this for the last full weekend, Friday to now. We have added some massive treats on this. So for example, there is Deb's choice on here. So Deb, if we land on that one, you get to pick any one of these for it. It's totally up to you, completely your choice. I changed the £1 off to £11 off. I changed all the 20% off to 25% off. I've changed the 30% off to 40% off. I changed them. And what we're going to bring to you now is a spin to win. So, good luck everyone. This is for diamond, remember. 25% off!
That's good. I bet he's
Liam!
Yeah.
Liam has just frozen. He is not, that's bad. He's like, that is not a good thing. Oh no, okay, Liam's freaking out now. Liam would have been happy with the £3 off on that. Liam actually said, Liam said, well, I'm not sure if we should actually change the 20%. It's like, no, come on, let's change it, it's 25% off. Is that dangerous? We are making nothing but friends right here, right now. You ready for this? £84.95. Actually, remember, it's £149.95 worth of JewelleryMaker diamonds. Right, you ready for this? We're taking it off. This is a very special discount. Grab it whilst you can. Loads of you coming in. Everybody pays the final closing price. Should be £150. Liam's just working his calculator. There's steam coming off his hands here. Blimey, wish he had an abacus. We're taking it off. We're rolling it down to £60. £63.45 today. So what is that from the original saving? Should be £149.95. Now though, £86.50 discount you've just got on impressive, personality filled, beautiful. Liam is wishing I hadn't talked him into changing these, I'll be honest. That is an incredible discount deal. Newport, well done. Suffolk, well done. Kent, well done. Kent, well done. Well done to Cardiff as well. Lanarkshire, you've just come in. Herefordshire, well done. Well done to Cheshire, you've just got yours. Another collector in Kent's just come through. Congratulations. I will just say to you that we've got a few of these coming up for you tonight. And we've got another one in this hour. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but we're going to put another... Am I allowed to say that? No? Too late. We've got another one coming up for you in this time. There is over 20 of you with it in your baskets, and I've got just over 15 left. So I've got 16, basically. Should be £149.95. But for you today, £63.45. That is a one-time opportunity. Can I just let you know that after today, these are not going to be repeated at this price. It is for the Egg of Fortune only. So essentially, these get taken off, they get embargoed, and then next time you see it, £150 will be back on your screen. So well done. Derbyshire, you've just checked out. I've just got Norfolk, you've checked out. Well done as well. I've just had Herefordshire. You've put it in your basket and checked out really quick, so thank you so much. I am over allocated. Ayrshire, you've treated yourself to one. By the way, if you're thinking, I've got this in my basket and I really don't want Bex to read out my name because it's for the, I'm going to make something for the person next to me. Don't worry, on things like this, I'll never mention your names because I'm well aware that these are so special. You've got someone in mind that you want to make something gorgeous for, who deserves something just breathtaking, so don't worry, I won't say out your names at all. Another one from Kent, you've come in. Denbighshire, well done to you all. Norfolk, you've just checked out. Hello to you. Lovely to see you. Lothian, Gloucestershire, you're in as well. Glamorgan, Yorkshire, you've just checked out. Well done. I am now in my single figures, so I wish every single one of you a huge amount of luck. What have we just done? That's all my fault. Liam saying, for management watching, it's all Liam's fault. It's my fault as Liam. Didn't say that. It's my fault. Keep dialing through. I'm going to leave that with you. Oh, it's sleek, this, isn't it? As if by magic. Hi, it's just like normal. Hey. Well done to every single one of you. That is phenomenal. That really, truly is brilliant. Huge well done. As I say, if you are watching on the repeat, that you've got a couple of hours to get that if it hasn't sold out, but if everyone checks out, it will have sold out. I'm officially over allocated. Now, I've been lucky enough to be able to launch a fair few gemstones for you here at JewelleryMaker. I think the first gemstone I ever launched at JewelleryMaker was jadeite. We launched jadeite for the first time, and I was lucky enough to bring it to you. One of the most exciting ones that I was able to launch for you, though, is the gemstone I'm about to do. And the reason I was so excited about it is because it's something that I had worked with before. It is bismuth. If you've never ever seen this before, what I'm about to show you is so unusual looking, you're going to love it anyway. I will just say I've got less than hang on. Okay, I was going to say less than 50. I'd only have anywhere near 50 actually, sorry. I'm in my last chance saloon, I've got less than 30. So let me bring it to you. Where are you? It's on my T-bar. Here it is. I'm offering this to you right here, right now. Look how fantastic this is. Bismuth. Final few. Less than 30 available. If you've never seen this before, it is fantastic. You pronounce it bismuth. So think of it this way. We wish you a Merry Bismuth. We wish you a Merry Bismuth. That's how I remember it. No? It's up to you. But if you've never seen this before, basically, you can make incredible jewellery. So, I, on my Rebecca Redican presenter page, put up a video about this that shows you put it in a pan, it melts down, you draw it out, and you can restructure the crystals. And that is how you can make jewellery like this in this slide. So can you see the one in the bottom corner? That person's holding a ring. That's basically a bezel whereby they've gotten bismuth, they put it in a pan, melted it down, and then essentially pulled out these crystals of it. It's really cool. It's really exciting. It is something that young people can get involved with, obviously with adult supervision. But go and have a little look back on my Rebecca Redican presenter page for a video that shows you it really easy. But there's loads online about it as well. It's wonderfully structured. It's really strong. Every single one is completely and absolutely unique. As you can see on that slide right there, you know, for example, very small little pieces of this in base metal, you can be looking prices, you know, varying. This is a 50-gram piece that you are getting here, and there's a lot you can do with this and enjoy this as it is, as a form or individually. We are going to bring to you a sensational price on this one. Our bismuth is honestly, price point wise, best on the market that I found when I launched it for you by miles. The price you're about to see now, I paid more for, and this is no exaggeration, it was I think it was about a 7-gram piece, so probably about this portion here. I swear I paid more than what was on your screen. £18.95 for a full 50-gram piece. Mine was either 9 or 7 grams. It was definitely a single figure. We're down to I've got about 16, 17 left now because loads of you have checked out. I think this is so magical. I just love it. What this always reminds me, and you are better to know this than anyone, you know the artist that does all the stairs that go in the different directions?
Escher.
Escher. That's what this reminds me of when you look into it.
Yeah, it does, because it just goes round in a continual shape, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's magical. All of the colours that you get on this are just due to it kind of changing and you know, oxidizing and the changing of heat and everything else. It's really cool. It's really engaging. It is definitely one of those things to get your teeth really into. If you just do a little bit of, if you even just we're going to a break in about 15 minutes. If we've not sold out of this by then, it probably will be by then. But if you, or even if you're kind of a really good multitasker, maybe you're watching us on the telly and you've got a tablet or something beside you, have a little look, just pull up bismuth and put it through YouTube and just see the demonstrations of literally just getting this in a pan and melting it down, and they kind of pull it out, and these are how the crystals are formed. It's really cool, it really is. So $18.95 is your opportunity on this one. Single figures, I'm going to leave it with you because that is going to sell out. It's so exciting, it feels amazing as well. Let's add something a little bit different now. Again, perfect for your crafting fairs, but also lovely for weddings. This is just great for stuff around the house as well. You know, do you do that thing that I do all the time, which is when you maybe run out of something in the fridge, or you run out of, I don't know, something that you always have in your store cupboard, and then when you you know, you're going to leave the house and you're going to do your shop and you can't remember what that thing was. So you end up looking through all the cupboard. I know I've forgotten something. I know there's something. I've run out of foil or whatever it might be. Pop in one of these, and I've got one actually on my fridge. Pop in one of these next to your store cupboard, next to your notepad or whatever, and just making a little note on it in your chalk of exactly what you put it in front. Yeah, no problem. Something maybe you're missing out on, then this is a perfect way of having it. But of course, it's lovely for writing your prices on. It's great for leaving little notes for people, you know, in and around the house. It's great as well because it flat packs. Your mum has one that says what? Who's staying for dinner? And everyone has to write their names down. That's a great idea. Before you leave for work, who's in for dinner? So it'll be like, Liam will be in for tea, basically. That's a good idea. That's really good. So she knows how much to buy. Brilliant idea. And is it one of them, if your name's not down, you're not getting tea? Yeah, good, good. You ain't getting fed. You're getting them for $9.95 today, and that is, as you can see, for both of them. They pack up really nice and flat, which means they're perfect for if you are travelling or if you are doing, you know, your craft fairs, etc. £9.95 for both. And one thing I will say to you too is there's the chalk writing on one side, and then it is blank on the other side, so if you did want to put anything on there, then you also could. So it's totally and absolutely up to you. Well done. Let's move it on. Beautiful Blossom I've got now. That's a brilliant name because it does what it says on the tin. blossom colours galore. Oh, blimey. Wow, big amount. Huge rounds and a nugget strand. In this wonderful blossom colour. Have you seen the blossoms at the minute?
Oh, yeah, really nice.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, so pretty.
It's almost this colour as well. It is, you know, it is very much those blossom colours that you're seeing, those sort of Japanese cherry blossoms as well. But it also makes me think of the centre of, you know, your magnolias. They're still out at the moment, aren't they? You know, your magnolia trees, these huge, huge sort of saucer-sized flowers on occasion that start off this pink and then ombre out to white. I think it's very much of this time, isn't it? It's very spring, very floral. The fact that you've got rounds that are so large here, because these are big rounds as you can see, and then you've got that juxtaposition with the texture coming through in the nuggets. I think they work perfectly as a pairing together. How big are the rounds actually, Liam? Sorry, I don't want to guess it. They look like a 10 to me. They're 12 mil rounds, so really, really sizable. £14.95 for a round, the 12 mil rounds, and the big double strands of your nuggets, which work great together. They do work absolutely wonderfully. I've got a tool hour coming up. I've got another egg of fortune in this hour. I have got your exactly competition that you can get involved with between 8:30 and 9:30. I'll tell you more about that. It's dead easy. No purchase necessary. I've also got your newbie on the block wall of fame coming up as well. I've got so much, as well as 2 fantastic demos from the wonderful Deb as well. So oodles of fun to come. £14.95. Well done. Let's move on. Wow, this is an incredible strand. I'm about to bring to you a red spinel. When I offer to you quality like this genuinely is the same type of quality that you will see in the crown jewels, as you may or may not know, there is the big, beautiful focal red stone that was thought for many a year to be a ruby. And the reason they thought it was a ruby was because the intensity of colour, the crispness that ran through it, and the sort of premium status that came along with it, and also the, I would say, relevance and prevalence of ruby at the time. It was kind of one of those, obviously it's a ruby. As technology sort of altered and changed, they did a test on it in the crown jewels and found out that it was actually a red spinel. And you might think, maybe not knowing the industry that well, that, oh, you know, got to be a little bit sad about that really. It's not as special because it's not a ruby. Actually, for the quality, the standard, the richness of colour, the clarity of it, the size of it, the beauty of it, the fact it was a red spinel actually took its price up even higher. And what I'm bringing to you now, that is the longest strand I've ever seen of this gemstone. Fact, blimey, the quality, the clarity, the colour, the amount, this is sublime. What I'm bringing to you here is a luxury strand. That is obvious to see. We get our Burmese spinel from one of the best retailers on the planet, that some of the biggest jewellery houses in the world work with the same connection that we do. We very rarely get to bring you such a vast amount as this. I'm lucky if I bring you a mixed spinel and I see sort of 10 maybe individual spinels of this quality on it. It is an astounding opportunity. If you count yourself as a collector, you deserve this in your collection, because this is prestige, this is outstanding, and the price on screen is fantastic. We are taking it under 100 though, because we want to. It's a bank holiday, we want to give you a treat, we want to give you the goodies, and that's exactly what we're going to do for you. Should be £130, now though £99.95 for the amount you've got here. To be able to make 2 full bracelets and have some left over makes it very, very, very special. Hear that noise? Hear that noise? Yeah, it's the Egg of Fortune.
The Egg of Fortune.
It is our final evening of doing the Egg of Fortune. If you don't know what it is, we spin the wheel, we take off whatever it lands on. It's completely potluck. If you tuned in at the start of the show, you saw that we've changed some of these. They've been exactly the same the last sort of 3-4 days. We've changed it for you. Pull it in a little bit. Yeah, go on then. Oh, but you know what I'm like? I'm so clumsy. Oh, way up, that nearly fell off. So, there's loads of goodies on here. We changed the 20% to 25%. We changed, Liam's just said, I really can't do another 25%. Well, tough, it's on there. Don't forget, we also changed one to 40% as well. That's going to be fun. Okay, let's do it. We are rolling, we are spinning. It's up at the top. 10% off on this right here, right now. It's gone already from £130. We are taking it at 10% off. We're going to round it up to a tenner because the maths is easier. You ready? I'll be honest. We're rolling it. You ready? We're taking it down. Should be £130 for you though today. An extra 10% off at £89.95. None of these prices on the Egg of Fortune. Take this. This is, do you know what? Liam is so mischievous. Liam's going, I am absolutely loving this. I feel like we should do this every night, but we wouldn't be allowed to. We truly wouldn't. I'm doing it again. But we've already taken it, so I want to do added on top. Oh, spin again. Ready? We're up at the top. We're just being mischievous. That is on £5 off. We've got to take another £5 off it. £5 off, another one for you now. There it is. Does that say 5? Yeah, it does. That's my own handwriting. It's backwards. There you are. You know what it says. £5 off for you now. We're taking another one off. So, should have been. How much is it then? £84.95. Yeah, I should have known that. £84.95 that we are taking it to. You ready for this? There we go, £84.95. That is the absolute bare bones. We cannot take any more off that now. I liked the double spin though, because that was brilliant. £84.95 for this incredible spin now. Deb, you know how luxurious this gemstone is. You've seen it at the £130, £140. What do you think of the price on screen for the quality you're getting?
Well, for the quality and the quantity, because there's a lot there, isn't there?
That's a great point to make.
It's a long strand. So, I mean, it's amazing. And it will go such a long way when you're using that.
Yeah.
You can really get, you'd probably get 2 really luxurious suites of jewellery.
Oh, very easily.
Rings, bracelet, necklace, the whole lot.
Yeah, the whole kit and caboodle.
Twice.
So from the original price point, what have we given a saving? Lovely, Liam.
£29.
£45 discount we have just given to you on this, which is over a third of a saving, isn't it? This truly is the time to get involved and to treat yourself. And remember, it is your last night of it tonight. And just to remind you too, natural Burmese red spinel at that price point is incredible. Final night of the Egg of Fortune, as well as all the other competitions we've got coming up. I've got the chance for you to win a huge goodie bag coming up in not too long, and literally all you have to do is count a couple of pictures. Quite easy. But also we have got demonstrations coming up for you in a little bit too. I've also got a tool hour coming up. We are going to offer you so many tools. Do you mind if I save this tool for that hour? Thread zapper, and it's got the added heads as well. If you've not seen these, this bundle hasn't been seen since 2014, just to let you know. Whoa. So this is going to come up for you in tool hour as well. I have also got 2 stunning kits with different styles and different demos. So basically it's bank holiday, treat yourself, don't go anywhere. Free P&P and the rest continue in a bit.
The wait is finally over. Myself and guest designer Fleur are so excited about the final, highly anticipated arrival of black jadeite. Here it is in all its beauty. It's your deal of the day on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It is one not to be missed. We have waited so long for the arrival of this ultra rare gemstone. Join me 11 a.m. next Wednesday. Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, styling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker! What do you think of the Egg of Fortune? Be honest.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
I quite like it as well.
Any discount, you've got to
I'm
like.
happy, yeah. Deb really wants it to land on Deb's choice, says Liam. Do you know which one you'd pick?
Probably.
Don't tell us. Probably.
Probably.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
It's lovely to be with you this evening. How are you today? My name is Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky. And we have got such an exciting show. Such an exciting show for you tonight. We've had a brilliant day of it so far, actually. We have still got the Newbie Wall of Fame coming up. We have still got the Egg of Fortune coming up. I don't know why that keeps making me laugh. It's just a ridiculous name and I love it. We have also got the Exactly competition. No purchase necessary. That's going to be starting about 8:30. I'll explain more later. It's free P&P all day for you today as well. Do not you forget. And we've got the gorgeous Deb Rudge with us as well. So, what more could you want? Because we've got demonstrations galore. I've also got a tool hour coming up too, which is very exciting. Before all of that, who fancies the mega bundle you've probably been seeing VTs for? You saw probably a VT called Roll Up Rounds. Named by Liam. I know you can tell, can't
Roll
you?
up rounds.
Roll up rounds. Roll up, get your rounds.
Gotcha.
Something like that, I presume, was going through his head. In that VT, you will have seen this strand. And you will have seen this strand. And there was one more strand that I can't for the life of me remember. May well have been this strand. That is not where we're stopping though, because this is a roll-up mega bundle. So actually, I'm adding to you quartz. I'm adding
nicely
to
faceted.
huge amount in here. I have got malachite veracite. I have got black terra jasper. I have got lavakite. Look at the size of that! Blimey, 12 mil.
Nice.
I have got for you your white and peach frosted druzy. I have got for you your yellow banded agate. Those are 6 mil. Clear quartz in the 6 mil again, faceted. Look at that. I've even got amethyst for you. Genuine amethyst in 6 to 8 mil. 8 full strands of perfect rounds in total. This is for you to get all the rounds you need. This is mega. Now, we always come back to rounds. We always talk about rounds. I think 9 out of 10 of us, when we start making, we work with rounds. Why do we work with rounds from the first day to, you know, the 100th, 200th, 300th day of making?
Well, I think it's just a really versatile shape because you can build it into your designs in lots of different ways.
Yeah.
But also it's a comfortable shape, isn't it? It's not challenging and scary like sometimes a trillion or a pair might be, because you have to think then about how you're going to fix it in.
Yeah.
So it's quite a gentle sort of introduction, I suppose, to jewellery making.
Yeah.
Having the round.
We have got the varying sizes of rounds as well. So smallest ones we're going for is about 6 mil, but we are going all the way up to a 12 mil, for example, on the veracite, on the green stripe agate, on the lavakite, etc. What is good about the variation in sizes that we're getting here?
Again, it gives you design opportunities because they can all work together and in different combinations. So the fact that you've got different sizes means you can use the smaller ones as spacers, or use the smaller ones around the back of the neckline piece, and then the graduating round. So because you've got all of the different sizes, the way you can work with it just opens up completely.
Gives you more opportunity to enjoy them.
It does.
What we're offering to you is unique individuality and beauty whilst working with rounds. If you were to buy all of these on the web, they would be £90.60p, which means that on average they're how much each for 8 strands? £90.60 divided by 8 equals... That is 8, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there's 8. Yeah, there is 8. £11.33 on average. Obviously, some might be slightly lower. Some, for example, the lavakite, would be more expensive than that. I think that's a good price all around. Today, though, I'm actually going to make these less than a tenner each. Less than a tenner each. For you right here. Way less than a tenner each. We're actually bringing to them now at £49.95, meaning that per strand you're looking at £6.24p. £6.24. None of these would I expect you to be able to buy for that price point. None of them. The clear quartz, no. Maybe if it was plain, then I would, but not with the facet work. You're normally having to pay extra. Maybe more like £7, £8 for something like this, I would expect. I would definitely not expect that kind of price point for the amethyst either. Not with the quality you've got there, that evenness of colour. No chance whatsoever. £6.24 for these big drusies. Again, not something I've seen. I have brought you these at discounted deals and brought them to sort of maybe £9.95 at a push, maybe more like £12.95 actually for this size. Definitely not on the lavakite. I'd be expecting more £15, £16 on something like that at a push again. We've had a great text in.
Ooh.
From Lynn. I Hi, Ellen. Hi, lovely team. Nice to have you back, Bex. Oh, that's lovely, thank you. I was feeling sorry for Liam, but I think he's up for anything tonight, says Lynn. You're feeling sorry for Liam?
Why?
Why? Is it because I was off for a few days last week and you felt lonely? No, right, you didn't have to jump in that quick. Oh, it's because I changed all the prices on the wheel. Is that what it is? I see. Yeah,
We were laughing at his kid names. His not
maybe,
kid names,
yes,
bundle names,
maybe, because maybe. No, we weren't laughing at them.
What were we doing?
We were laughing with them. You know what I mean? We were laughing with the bundle names.
Yeah, bundle
Liam,
names, yeah.
Lynn, you're very insightful. Liam is just, he's so mischievous tonight. He's really, he's on one. Those are his words. I'm like, I'm really on one tonight. So, Lynn, thank you for your text. You're an absolute love. And I think it's definitely going to continue this way. Well done to you all. That is a fantastic mega bundle at such a tiny price point. Don't forget, so much more to come for you. Can I just show you tonight's must-haves? I'm going to do these back to back.
I do like those.
I thought these be
Yummy,
up your
aren't they?
street. Yummy.
Yummy.
Perfect with your top.
Yeah. Do they come together?
They don't, they're actually separate. Which means you can purchase as many as you want in each colour.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice faceting on those again, isn't there?
Yeah, different faceting on each.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
We're going to do them back to back. 8 o'clock-ish. In fact, 8 o'clock exactly. So they are coming up for you in a little bit. I've got the tool time coming up. I've got drop bundles coming up for you, way up. I've got more Egg of Fortune as well to get excited about. And as well as all of that, I have got the wonderful kit as well. What's meant to be a secret? Egg of Fortune's meant to be it's meant to be a surprise.
But we know we're getting more, don't we?
We know we're getting more, don't we? Only because I keep saying, apparently.
Okay.
I'm not meant to say. Oh. But we have got more, so... Stop it! Paul, were you one of those people that, like at Christmas, if you see a present with your name on, you don't pick it up and give it a quick squeeze?
I don't.
Don't you?
No. No.
No?
No.
I like a little, just a little...
No.
Not at all?
No.
No.
Just leave it where it is.
Oh, really? Oh. Oh, my God. You used to unwrap your presents and wrap them back up?
My sister did that.
Oh, you are so mischievous. You're so good at undoing wrapping paper without anyone knowing. You cut the sellotape perfectly, open it up, have a look and then reform over. You are a mischief maker.
Naughty.
Which is why you're perfect for Jewellery Maker. Okay, we are bringing to you a marvellous, marvellous kit right here, right now with the lovely Deb Rudge. Deb, I'll be honest with you, this is such a quirky kit. Seed beads, yes, all right, seed beads all in together. Great that we've got delicas in there. But then seed beads with cords, not something I'd normally see.
Yeah.
But then seed beads cords and a genuine gemstone as well with your dendritic opal.
I know, it's a really nice mix.
What a beautiful mix of a kit.
Yeah, I did like this. When it turned up, I was like, ooh, I know what I'm doing with that. Tassel.
Did it talk to you straight away?
Yeah, tassel and braiding. Yeah.
Spoke to you straight away then?
It did, yeah. And I love dendrite opal as well. I just love the colours and just the texture that you get with this gemstone. Fab.
Dendritic opal is something which has been used for, well, centuries in artwork. I would say that the likes of Carl Fabergé is probably best known for currently working with this, for example, in Fabergé designs. Obviously, we know Fabergé historically for their Fabergé eggs, but they do also make jewellery and brooch work, etc. This gemstone, with its individuality, is present in a fair old amount of those Fabergé designs currently. And I think it's partly to do with the wearability, the chicness of these. The fact that you get to see, for example, in this strand, the transition of the colours and therefore ingredients that Mother Nature herself has worked with painstakingly over the years, forming every single one of these unique little, sort of formations for us to work with, makes them so individual and unique. And I think the fact that you've got such a big amount on here, 42 full carats, ranging between a 2x1 and a 6x3, it just goes to show that you've got real workability with this. Dainty and delicate, you've got it. Big, bold, you've got it. You can do whatever you want with this and really make a stance and a statement with it. It tonally works perfectly as well with the cords themselves, which I will just let you know, there's 70 full meters on each one of those cords, and they're all 0.4. Now that means that you've got something that's very strandable, in the sense of, with it being a 0.4, use them individually and strand them as you have, or use them as a collective. And it creates a bold look.
They fit onto the thread really easily, so you can kumihimo with them and do like a beaded kumihimo if you wanted to, which is really nice. So the way they all work together is perfect, just really nicely balanced kit.
And I think the balance you can see definitely in your designs. It does work beautifully. Nice. As well as all of that, I'm also bringing you the Miyuki seed beads. Now, if you don't know the Miyuki name, it is, you know, the creme de la creme in the seed bead world. You get symmetry, you get beauty, you get lasting colour on these. You also get kind of quality in the sense of, you know, you're not likely to get loads that have, you know, holes that you can't work with, different sizes. They're all really symmetrical. So they truly are kind of the creme de la creme of the, you know, beading world. The fact that we're bringing you the big tubes makes that even more exciting. So I've got the 23 grams and 24 grams in the transparent chocolate that you get in those 11Os, and then I've also got for you the semi-matte or red and the 11Os, and then you've also got your delicas that are Duracoated in the sienna as well. So it's really tonal, it works beautifully in together. I think it's a very unisex kit that you'll get in here. I think it's a little bit of something for everyone. This is your desert collection. Your desert kit's going to come with a free demonstration shortly. We're rolling down the deal for you today, so you get every single penny off you can. I think this is an incredible price. Even just for the dendrite alone, I am happy with that price point, and I truly am. Don't get me wrong, if the dendrite itself was at that price point, I'd say that was a good price. I wouldn't think it was the best, but I would think it was a good price. Actually though, for you today, if you take that price and divide it by 7, it's working out £3.42. So the dendrite's now £3.42.
That's bonkers.
Even just one of the 70 metres worth of cord at that price is a very good deal, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Let alone the huge seed bead tubes and the delicas as well. So let me remind you, 7 items including genuine gemstone seed beads, cords. They're working out per item £3.42 per item. That is wonderful for that price point. It truly is. You're getting a big amount here. We are going to dive on into a demo now. If you have any questions for Debs, do feel free to text us in. It's 60777. We're here all night, says Liam. Speak for yourself. I'm here till 10. Do feel free to message us in if you've got any questions. Also, if you want to get involved with our competitions, then you can do so a little bit later on. I'll explain how we've got an amazing giveaway, the last one tonight. Newbie on the block starting at just after the must have at 8. Then we've got the tool hour at about 8:30. We're going to be doing into the guess exactly comp as well. That is good for us all to get involved with. So it's a fabulous evening to sit back, relax. You may well have work starting again tomorrow, so sit back, relax, treat yourself to some goodies, enjoy the demonstrations, and then wait for that delivery in a few days. Okay, my lovely lady. Let's get making. We're working with the seed beads tonight, aren't we?
Seed beads, yeah. So on the necklace with the tassel, there is there one at the front? I can't remember. I don't think there is. No. There's little tube beads. If I spin that round.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you can see there's little tube beads on the braid. So I made a kumihimo braid to start with, and then made the beads to go over the top and stitch them on. So if I shimmy that back round. Oh, there is the Delica one, and there's a little section as well at the front that's just got the Kumahimu and seed beads going round.
I see.
So
That was the disco light.
That wasn't actually me, that was gravity. It was gravity, I would say if it was me. We'll sort it out in a little bit. We'll sort that out. Keep cracking to a demo,
dear.
I'll try and sort it out.
Let's ignore it.
Just casually.
So, length of your wildfire, and it doesn't actually need to be a load-bearing one, so it doesn't need to be a mega strong one. And then size 10 beading needle, and just thread up a length. I used quite a long length because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to add in. And then what I did was I took the braid, because I'd knotted little sections, if I just show you on here, I'd knotted little sections that had just plain thread and then knotted either side. So I actually made the tube beads to fit on those sections. Okay. So on this particular one, I've got 20 of those. What is it? Beer quartz, I think the colour.
Translucent brown, it's called.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
Brown.
I don't know if I said that.
Oh. Hello. Root beer.
Oh, lovely. It's just a different sticker. But yeah,
Sticker.
cool.
Yeah, I wasn't hallucinating about beer. So put a bead, one of your beads on. Miss the first bead out of your little collection of 20 and go into the next one, and then pull that down, add again and go into the next. So you work all the way along the section to the end, and then what happens is that the beads sit together into a little brick design, zigzaggy brick design, where you've got little gaps in between. So then once you've worked all the way down, what you need to do is start working back, and because this particular tube bead has got little dots on, what I did was add in the translucent red every now and again. So what you need to do with this is make sure you don't put two of the red beads together, because then you start getting a stripe rather than a dot. So if I just show you on this tiny little section, so we've got two of the red beads in there. Flip it over and work back in the opposite direction. So what I would do is put in the base colour, whichever colour you're going to use, and you can do a row that is just completely base colour all the way along. And then on this little section here, I'd put another red one in at this point. So you work along, and then what you need to do is if you take the section until it's big enough to go around the braid that you've got. So then, I'll put it on the necklace. It's going to be a bit big, but we'll put it on here, and it can just move. So, fold it around your braid, and then because I'd already put the clasp on, it was easier to fit them after. So what you need is one end of your seed beading to have the turrets starting right on the end, and then the other end, the turrety sections need to start one bead in. So what we're going to do is then zigzag across between those two sides and stitch that up. So you just work all the way along and stitch those together, pull them in.
So it kind of works like a zip, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's what they say, don't they? Zip it up together, although I never say that.
Maybe, I don't know, people tell me to zip it quite often.
Zip it,
but
yeah.
I think that's different.
Yeah, it's rude. It's rude.
Do not forget that you can feel free to text us today if you have any questions for Deb. Also, let us know your bank holiday brags. I'm not afraid of a bank holiday brag. Have you done anything this bank holiday that you just want to brag about?
Oh, I'm getting a new car. I went on Friday. I went to have a look.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you found one?
Found one. So it's not a fast one. I used to have a TT, which I loved.
Oh.
And but no.
No longer. What colour have you gone for?
Black. It's a Mini.
Oh, lovely.
It's really cool.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you suit a Mini actually.
Yeah.
I
used to really want a Morris Minor when I was younger.
Cool. Yeah.
Because they're really cool.
Yeah, they're very cool. So yeah, weekend brags such as that, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you finally put that shelf up.
Yeah.
It's the bank holiday. Have you painted a wall?
Done some DIY.
Did you clean a corner you forgot existed in the house?
Oh.
Absolutely, feel free. Maybe you've, I don't know, cleared out your garage and remembered that...
oh yeah, we did that on Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cleared out your garage and remembered that actually your
Ooh.
garage is meant to be able to fit a car in it.
Nobody
Who
has
knew?
a car in their garage, do they? No. So once you've zipped it all up, stitched all the way along, just sew your thread back into the bead itself, and then that's done. But it's a really versatile little component.
Show that to Kerry properly.
If
There you
I
are.
chop off
Thank you.
needle sew.
So you can see that lovely detail, the way you've got that wonderful look and finish. Very pretty indeed. Thank you so much for showing us that.
That's okay.
Seeming lovely and comfortable against the skin as well.
Yeah,
isn't it?
really nice.
Okie pokey, let me briefly remind you, you got 3 of the 70 metres worth of cord. You've also got the 3 tubes of your seed beads, including the delicas in there at 11 O's. As well as that, you also got this incredible dendritic opal as well, really long length on there with that graduation. They worked out per item around about £3.42 each, because they were just £23.95, so grab them whilst you can. So much more to come up for you tonight. Absolutely oodles. It's the final night of our kind of Easter extravaganza, so we've still got more eggs of fortunes. I'm not meant to say that, but we have. I have got for you egg competitions, I have got for you wall of fames, I've got so much, so do not you go anywhere. I have got some more excellent deals, thank you Liam, coming up as well. So where to? Let's start off with the silver plated collection, which is on my tuber. Is it all of the class? All of the
nice.
Pins.
Oh,
brooch
I need
pins
some more of these.
and kilt pins. Let me show you. I'll just show you one of each so you can see exactly what they are. These, sometimes known as your kilt pins, they are fantastic for adding gemstone dangles on chains from, and literally they are a really sturdy grip that you can put through your hats, your scarves, whatever you want to. As well as that, you're also going to be getting your brooch backs. Now these I hardly ever get to see, and I love them. I always buy these in bulk when I see them.
Me too.
These are perfect for literally anything. And I mean that, literally any medium. I use these for polymer clay. I have in the past used them for friendly plastic. I use them in the back of shibori. You could use these with wire, you can use these with kimhimo, macrame, literally your glass fusion. Anything you can think of, you can use with these.
The cabochon pack we've got there, just glue one of those on and you've got yourself a brooch.
Yeah.
As long as the size.
Glue it on.
Yeah.
Done and dusted.
Sorted.
And let me just say, you're getting these 2 types a lot of times over. So those are your kilt pins, and these are all of your brooch pins. So a huge amount. 50 of the brooch pins, 20 of the ones with the
kilt pin.
The kilt pins, the one with the 3 loops on. Silver plated, every single one of these. These ones, by the way, have the extra safety latch as well, so you have to click that over so that you can undo it. So it makes it really, really very secure, very sturdy indeed. This is a huge amount you're getting here, a big pack. Now, I went to a well-known shop that has a range of treats in it the other day, and I needed some of these I needed them quick sharp for a commission. I bought a pack of 3 and they were £1, which I didn't think was bad. They were slightly longer than these, but I bought 3 of these for £1. So bearing that in mind, if I've got 50 of these, yeah, 3 for £1. Yeah, they were slightly longer, tiny bit, but yeah, 3 for £1 I got for 3 for £1. So how many would that be?
Gonna be.
What, about £23 would it be? About? Is that right? I know.
50, it'd be 50 divided by 3 because we're
50.
talking those ones, aren't we?
Oh yeah, 50
so
divided
then
by 3.
The other ones would be
About
different.
£16. About £16,
Yeah.
would someone say? For something like this, yeah? For just them?
Yeah, just those
Yeah, I
ones.
think that's a very good
But
price actually.
I've bought them before where they've just been stainless steel
Yeah.
and not silver plated.
Got you.
And they still cost me more than the whole lot we've
Yeah.
got here.
Well, £7.95. That's incredible, isn't it? £7.95 for all of them. And the place I went to is known for having, you know, good price elements and items. Actually, though, if we consider it this way, I got a pack of 3 for £1. So for, you know, theirs would be £2 worth, £3 worth, £4 worth, there, £5 worth, £6 worth here. So £7 worth, there, £8 worth. For the extras, that's all for free then. For free. That goes to show that you're getting an
amazing.
incredible deal actually,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah, you
An
are.
incredible deal you're getting here for all of those. £7.95. And you can use them for so much. These are great for your bread and butter, you know, when you're selling, you have your high-end elements and you have what we often refer to as your bread and butter makes. The makes that are relatively quick and you can sell relatively cheap that kind of do the bread and butter bit so that you can work more on maybe the slightly more extravagant designs,
Or
let's
the more,
say.
yeah, the more
Time-consuming.
pieces, yeah.
These 4 bread and butter elements, even
Oh,
if you were
perfect.
to, I don't know what you wanted to do with them, but even if it was something dead simple and you only just, and dead quite low in cost, you know, and you just sold them on for, say, I don't know, £1 each. You know, you've got £70 worth to be made just from this. And you could do something so simple with them. In fact, what I have done recent-ishly for a commission was, you know the glass pebbles that you get?
Yeah.
You know, the little round glass
Yeah,
pebbles?
yeah.
If you put a photograph behind a glass pebble and
yeah.
glue it on, just really nice little type-ins. I actually did it with a map of, it was for someone's party and they wanted it of the map of their, it's a new house. So their house,
nice.
the place on the map that their new house was. But yeah, it's really easy, really cute. At £7.95, you can't say fairer, so do keep
fantastic.
dialing through. I'm going to actually bring you the cabochon collection now, and there is a lot in here. I haven't seen this in ages. Let me show you. You're getting 3 very different gemstones here. This is a big collection of cabochons, different shapes, different sizes, different personalities. I'm going to start off. Oh, stay here. Bringing to you a lot of individual gemstones. Ocean jasper is what I want to start showing you, just because I think they are works of art. We were talking earlier
Yeah,
on in
I
our
love 'em.
Facebook about works of art, and these really are. This is something
Yeah.
that I can see you would be attracted to. What do you think it is about the artistry of this collection you're seeing now that you love?
For me, it's the variety of colour that you get, but also if you look at this green one, because it's showing up so well on there, you get pinks in there, you get mustard tones in there, you get, and the texture of it is like a lace, where
Yes.
you've got all those patterns, the dots, almost like little bubbles coming through the surface. It's just amazing.
Incredible.
And I had these in a kit earlier this year. Absolutely loved it and worked with copper sheet and bare copper with them.
Oh, lovely.
And they looked fantastic against the copper. Just, it's variety as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got so many different colours and tones in there. You've got some that are quite masculine in terms of the colour, and then others that are really feminine and almost floral.
Speaking of variety,
Yeah. These are great, aren't they?
What do you think of these? Your Shiva eyes. So obviously you will know of Shiva. Shiva are very, very powerful connotations going along with Shiva. This is your Shiva eye shell. And it's something that has a lot of connections to the third eye, the eye of Shiva, if you will. And what you have here is that beauty and that quality that really goes to show why it is named as it is, because it is, you know, to look like the third eye of the goddess. You have got the actual formation of the shell here, as you can see, this kind of coiling effect on one side, and then the doming with that flash of colour on the other, varying in sizes. These again, I mean, when you're looking at these, if I'm moving it, is it just me or do they just look hypnotic?
Yeah, yeah. They look like they're spinning, don't they?
They really do, yeah. So it means that your jewellery has this kind of look and effect too. Yeah. Very, very captivating. Speaking of which, Tiger's Eye. Can you get much more captivating? I think those two together, incredible, especially with the sort of looking, the visual, the eye and the tiger's eye, the Shiva eye connection. I think they work great. And you're actually going to be getting 5 of these. They're all exactly the same size. These ones are your 18 by 13 mil. The Shiva eye, I'm guaranteeing you 66 carat, and your Ocean Jasper, you're getting 170. So there is a serious amount in here.
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Packs of 5 guaranteed across the board. So you're getting 15 cabochons. Now, depending on what cabochon you're getting, you might expect different prices. For your Shiva's eye, it's slightly more considered, slightly less seen perhaps. For the tiger's eye, because it has that chatoyancy and that graded chatoyancy, let's not forget that. Not all tiger's eye has this amount of quality running through it. But also for the sizeability you're getting with, say, for example, the Ocean Jasper, just the individuality. This collection could be quite considered, actually.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be today. This is your Cabochons Galore collection. Big bundle. At that price point, it's a should be. Great price. I'm not stopping there, though. You ready for this? We're actually going to go under £40 on this one today. Remember, I am bringing you 50 genuine cabochons, genuine gemstone cabs. Packs of 5, 15 in total at £34.95. That is a big amount of impact you're getting here. I think you're getting impact of the sort of size coming through in the Jasper. You're getting impact of the individuality coming through on the Shiva's eye. I think you're getting the impact as well of the chatoyancy coming through on the tiger's eye. It's something for everyone here.
And each one of those varieties, the quality is outstanding.
Yes, it really is.
For each variety of gemstone that you've got there. I mean, that tiger's eye. Ooh, I love that.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Just
and
so
it's natural
lively,
as well.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot that have been dyed of late, but this is not at all.
Yeah.
A huge well done to all of you on that, because that really is a special collection. You're going to have a lot of fun playing with that. I'm going to bring you Druzy now. And these are, well, you have a little look at them, and just whilst I'm tying in this way, how would you describe them?
They're like fairy wings on a strand.
Perfect. You'll see exactly what Deb means.
Just those colours.
Triple trouble coming through on this Druzy strand. Fairy wings galore. So with that in mind, what would you do with this, Deb?
Do you know, having said that, I'd probably make them into individual pendants.
Oh, really?
Because they have so much impact about them.
Yeah.
So for selling, just pop in a wire loop, you know, whatever colour you want really, on there, and hanging it on a chain is, they're just going to draw people in.
Yeah.
They're so mesmerising, aren't they? They just pull you in because you want to have a look at and just see what it is.
Totally. And I think especially that is a thing at the moment. There's unicorns everywhere, not literally, but you know what I mean, on clothing, on homeware. There's
I saw one crossing the street when I was on the way here, you know.
But it is, though. It's magical, it's mythical, and it's everywhere at the moment.
It is, yeah, it is. And to get that many...
Great price coming in.
Actually, talking of brooches, put 5 of those together, maybe the smaller ones, and glue them onto a brooch back. Make a fantastic flower brooch.
Lovely idea. Yeah,
maybe
why not?
With one of the big rounds that we had in the centre.
In the centre. That's a brilliant idea. £20.95, your triple trouble today. If you wanted to grab them, it's £6.98 a strand now. So, as you said, you know, glue a couple on something like this.
You could.
Even pairing them with tonight's must-have if you want something maybe tonally or hue-wise to stay the same. Or why not juxtapose them? Actually, I think the blue might be even nicer with it.
Yeah,
that works even better. Not long until these coming up for you tonight. I absolutely adore how magical these are and how unique they look. And don't forget that, you know, if you're looking at them going, Bex, I love them, but do you know what? I'm not so fussed about the kind of rough rock around the outside because it's obviously such a juxtaposed colour. Do you remember that this is how they form? This is kind of your host rock, and then you've got that on top. But if you do want to hide that, use these in soutache. You're going to be building soutache around the outside, you're not going to see it. Or even use your Severlin.
Use gallery wire. Use gallery wire, you could just glue it onto the side, onto the edges, or any of the flat wire that we have.
Great idea.
And form like a bezel around the gemstone.
Lovely idea. And, you know, if that's something you want to hide, which you might, for me, I don't mind it too much. It depends on my outfit, I suppose. But there's loads of ways that you can get druzy into your collection. And this is one of the most affordable ways. Hiya, Tina. Welcome, Yorkshire. Hello to Moira. I like that name. You know, certain names feel nice to say. Moira.
Moira. Yeah.
Moira. Moira. Anyway, poor Moira sat at home like, all right, this is creepy. Lane and Jenny, well done. Carol as well. Loads of you checking out on that. Okay, I'm moving on and I'm going to go to grab you some emerald. And this is a lengthy strand of emerald. I always think it's dead exciting because when you are new, and remember if you are a newbie, we are going to be doing the newbie competition coming up in a bit, but if you're not a newbie, don't worry, I've got a competition for you tonight as well in less than an hour. I'll tell you more in a bit. Yeah, I always think it's dead exciting when you are new and you come to JewelleryMaker and you see, you know, incredible gemstones like tiger's eye and quartz and drusies and things. It's really exciting. And then you hear emerald. And you think, goodness, I'll never be able to afford that. Do you remember realising that you could afford a genuine, natural, you know, not synthetic or man-made emerald? And how excited you were.
Yeah.
If you've not had that feeling yet, now's your time. Get dialing. Because truly, it's going to knock your socks off. I will just remind you that this is a true emerald. And when I say that this is a true emerald, I mean it is Mother Nature's natural form. We have oiled this, which is basically something that I believe you should do to every emerald if you can. Oiling is something you can actually do at home. It's dead easy. It just brings a little bit more luster to your emerald. And I actually would say to you that if you wanted to, you should maybe do that, you know, every sort of 6-7 months, dependent on how often you wear your emerald jewellery. But it is the natural form, so it's not man-made, it's completely and absolutely as Mother Nature intended, that colour included. And what I like with this is you're getting those peppermint greens all the way through to your deep and intense bottle greens. This goes to show how Mother Nature creates and forms emerald. It's that individuality, that beauty, and today I'm doing it for under a tenner. Yep, genuinely £9.95 for 40 full carats worth. Genuinely. You know, before you found JewelleryMaker, I doubt you would have ever expected you would be able to afford this amount of emerald ever in your lifetime. And yet we cut out the middleman time and time again, and we give you at home the opportunity to get not only beautiful, genuine gemstone, but vast amounts that you can make into exactly what you want. We're not just offering you gemstones and going, well, I hope you like the setting, good luck. We're saying, make it your own. Personalise it, make it wacky, zany, crazy as you want, or keep it really subdued. That was a good noise, Liam. What was that noise? Was that you, Paul? Paul went, ooh, yeah, ooh. Paul was being zany about the emerald.
He doesn't want to take credit for it, though, does he?
No, he does not.
No.
I'm going to leave that one with you, well done. How about, ooh, bars.
They're nice, aren't they?
That is the type of thing that I literally would just reach around and pop a little bit of chain on the back.
Ooh, put the faceted quartz that we had in that
in the mega bundle. That's a lovely idea. Have a little look at these.
Yeah.
This is your dendrite opal, perfect with the one in your kit. Let me just hold that out.
Yes.
They go perfectly together. This is a genuine opal. It's a genuine natural opal.
Yep.
Dendrite, the word coming from the term dendritic, meaning fern-like or tree-like. And in fact, I forgot what it's called, the word, but lots of studies into trees, for example, like counting the aging a tree begins dendrite or dendritic. Because that's essentially what it means. But that's what you're looking for. What you want in dendrite is you want to be able to see these fern-like textures. And with the shape of this strand in particular, boy, do you get it. You get to see the unique striations on these ones. By the way, I'm ignoring that price because it is going away. It's a great price. It's a fantastic price, but I'm not staying there. We are giving to you, because it's Bank Holiday Monday. If we cannot tickle your taste buds at this time, then can we? This should so not be that price point. Genuinely making nothing but friends on this one right now. So seize the opportunity, seize the moment. Grab these beautiful dancing bars whilst you can. Yeah, they are. You were there. I'm a little jiggle. They are unique on each side, so they're going to make beautiful, unique jewellery. Reversible jewellery is going to be great with these. Some of them more translucent than others, which is beautiful. Actually, I love those too.
Graduation. If you look at how smooth that line is on that strand,
you
really, literally do just need to restrand it.
It is stunning. So a huge, 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 huge well done, one and all. I'm a walking, then. Giving it away again, haven't I? Why do we have to keep the egg of fortune a secret? I don't understand. I don't understand it. Because it's fun. Oh, sorry. Do you know what? If you want to get this at a very special special treat of a deal, I'd suggest you get in on it now. I really do. Because who knows? Who knows? We might do the egg of fortune on it.
We have.
I mean, I don't know.
We're doing another one, aren't we?
I did guarantee I was doing another one.
At some point.
At some point. It might be now. It might not. I wouldn't like to say. 2 carats worth of your yellow diamonds. Now, this diamond, I have to say, is spectacular. Real canary diamond yellow, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. Yeah.
It's got that buoyancy that's running through these, and they look like lovely little Easter eggs as well because of the shaping of these.
They do.
I think they grab your attention more when they're like this than maybe if it was the same individual carat weight and they were a rondelle. Because obviously a rondelle, if you had a rondelle in that carat weight, almost the diamond would be hidden inside. You'd get sort of a thin wheel of the outer sparkle.
Yeah, these look bigger.
Yes.
Because of the shape, yeah,
because of the shape.
They do.
Should be price. £149 now for 2 carats worth of yellow diamonds. That is astonishing. Really, it truly is. But actually, we are going to do a discount deal for you today. We're going to take it under £100. I didn't mean to give it away. I don't understand why it has to be a secret. £99.95 is where it should be. But hang on. The disco lights are on. You guessed it. The Egg of Fortune!
The Egg of Fortune!
Well, I never! We're back over here in the Egg of Fortune!
Jacket on you. That's like a coat.
What?
Your jacket's like a coat.
I know, it's huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
My hands actually don't stick out the end, look, and I've had to roll them up. It's gorgeous to be back over here. If you have just tuned in, you have no idea what this is. It is the final night of your Egg of Fortune. Basically, we've done your drop-down price point, we've done your drop-down deal, and we should be keeping it at $99.95, but I have got the Egg of Fortune. Thank you. Add a little extra. Well, that's good. We're going to spin it. So, the ticker's at the top here. Wherever the ticker lands is where we stay. So, we're rolling. For the Egg of Fortune, £5 off is in on your screen. £5 off We're taking it off for you. Congratulations, one. And also, isn't that £55 saving? I mean, I'm no Carol Vorderman, although I could see her in this jacket.
Yeah,
£94.95 for beautiful, bright, exciting yellow diamond. I think that price point is... Oops. £1! Another 11! Oh, I changed it to 11 before because I was being naughty. £11 off. £83.95 we're about to take this to. There you go. There you go. We have done a huge price discount then. So what?
It's my choice next. I thought it was going to be me.
No, Sars, that's one away. Sorry. So what is that from the original price point now? I can do a fiver off, but more than that's a bit testing me now. So it should have been £149. It's £65.09. We've just taken off the price of these and 5p. We have just taken off this incredible strand, this beautifully open, exciting strand of yellow diamonds. Let me just count them. Approximately 7. Oh no, hang on. 3, 6, 9 I've got on my strand. I've got 9 on my strand. So that's 9 individual pieces of jewellery. So how much is that for a diamond piece of jewellery? £83.95 divided by 9. Because let's face it, even the smallest one could be a ring.
Yeah.
£9.33. £9.33. You could not buy a yellow diamond nugget of that size for that price. No chance.
Looked great with the blue diamonds we had earlier.
Oh, it goes sensationally
Just one
well.
of the yellow in the middle of the blues.
That is astonishing. Get your hands on the last of our Egg of Fortune. I won't say your names at all because I am well aware that some of you may be getting this for a gift. So do absolutely treat yourself to it now whilst you can. That is a huge discount. I have got so many more exciting things coming up for you today, including the likes of the competitions for newbies and for the not so newbies as well. So that's coming up for you too. We are bringing to you so many more treats right now. Let me bring to you, don't forget I've got tool hour as well coming up. Woo. These are big and bold and beautiful. You want me to push the wheel out shot a little bit?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That'll do. I'll just keep it there. I am bringing to you now beautiful fuchsia. Yeah, fuchsia. It's always like Grecian. No, fuchsia striped agate. These are individual. Deb, what would you do with them?
Tassels, definitely.
Oh, hello.
Just
Tassel
one
topper?
Yeah, yeah. So either you could use cord coming out for the tassely section or chain. So actually the chains we had earlier would work
The 4 metre
nicely,
ones we
wouldn't
did.
they? Yeah, they would.
We are going to give you an extra special deal, £17.95 for these. You are getting a huge 500 carats, and they are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 I've got on my strand. So approximately 19 you're going to be able to get. That is a great price point because they're so individual, they're so unique, they're a talking point of a treat as well, aren't they? £17.95, a great one for you. Well done, one and all. Okay, let's move on because I've got for you some more cabochons. These are incredible. Oh, you're going to love them. Have I got my torch of truth? Torch of truth, sorry. Can't see one at the minute. These are incredible. The way the light shines through is above and beyond. Every single one picturesque.
Oh.
The light that shines through these is incredible. Translucency. You might be able to see more at the back. Look at this one. This one's actually got a moment of druzy in it as well. You can see that there. So when the light again shines through it, you're going to get that sheen coming through. These ones haven't been seen. Look at that. It's like artwork. These haven't been seen in ages. I'm going to take them to a brand new low because of that. This is a very unusual agate to be able to see. What you're getting with your thunder egg is you're getting this alteration of depth, let's say. So some more opaque areas, some more open and fresh, totally natural from the USA. $17.95, brand new, never before seen, low price point. It's gorgeous to be able to get something so different. Honestly, the way this looks is just incredible. Can you see my torch of truth over there, Dad?
No.
No. I just wish you could see that. Do you know what? Get it home. 30-day money back. Do you know what? Turn on the, maybe I could do it with a disco light. That's not very professional looking, is it? Oh yeah, you've got a new torch there.
No.
Where's this from?
Found it.
You found it. Thank you. Is this your personal torch?
It's now, yeah.
It is now. Blimey, it's snazzy that. It's like something you'd have at discotheque.
It's a bit good, isn't it?
It's a bit good. Just to give you an idea, this is... Just look at that, you know, the translucency of it. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? Show you with this one as well. Are you stood there waiting for this torch back?
He is.
Are you joking?
Yeah. It's like a pen, isn't it? Nobody wants you to take their pen.
Yeah, like a posh pen.
Like, yeah.
Do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? Because like biros, don't matter.
Yeah, don't care.
No.
Yeah.
As soon as they've got like, you know, rollerball, like ink, all of a sudden it's like, I don't know.
Very possessive.
It's like you've lent someone cat. Anyway, there you are, $17.95. I'm moving on. Oh, just dropped that torch. I'm only joking, Tom. I'm only joking. Let's go. I am going to have to reach across for this, so I do apologise. Sorry, I'm going to have to go out of shot. These, though, are well worth it. You're going to love them. Leaves. A fancy jasper. I adore that these are all hand carved. The amount of skill that goes into creating something like this really is exceptional. Do you know what I think this quite often, you know when you go and watch someone very, very, very talented and you think how they make it look so effortless, and then you almost have to remind yourself how difficult that is to do.
Yeah.
So, for example, like I watched what film? Oh, I watched Green Book, the film, the other day. Obviously, really good. I say the other day, a while ago now, but really good pianist in it. And you kind of watch them and you think, goodness, that is so difficult to be able to do at the skill and the level, you know, that someone's doing that. It's almost tricky to get your head around. It's like when you go and see, I don't know, maybe acrobats or something like that, dancers. They have such a skill level that it's almost difficult to get your head around. I think it's the same with elements like this, and you have to remember that this is, imagine being given a genuine gemstone and working, you know, with a lathe to create a beautiful smooth shape, to actually create that wonderful finish that domes perfectly and peaks perfectly, that is beautifully flat on each side, and then being told to etch into it to give every single one the individual leaf veins on it. It's unique, it's individual, it's a skill. And it really is. So to be able to give you that gemstone with that skill and for you to be able to work it into your own artistry, I think is a really special journey to be part of. So fantastic for you to get it in your collection. £7.95, totally natural is the gemstone. So of course, use it as leaf designs in your creations. You can also use them as petals as well. So many different things you can do with these. Don't, you know, let the shape limit you. Work with it.
They do work really nicely as petals on a flower.
Yeah.
Or if you do floral pieces, actually using them as leaves and foliage works really nicely with the antique bronze wire when you do that.
Nice idea. Well done. Do keep dialing through. We'll be with you in a little bit. We'll be with you on that phone. Let's bring pearls. These pearls are stunning. What price are we doing on these ones? Oh, let's just look. Orient imperfections, less than 5% on each pearl, I would say, which, depending on where you look, will already give this a AAA kind of grading. These are genuine pearls, and I do just want to remind you what that means. What we have got here is something created by Mother Nature in water. Very unusual. Not a lot of gemstones are actually created in the water, but these are. So you will get an oyster shell or a mollusk that will create individual pearls as way of protecting itself from irritants. And what you get with this individuality is a very long process often. You know, some certain pearls can take around about a year per millimetre to actually form. And what you're getting here is the beautiful evenness throughout the strand. So when you're looking at these, you are getting now and again tiny moments of dimples, and I mean tiny, they're minuscule. Like I say, in my opinion, probably less than 5% of every pearl of the surface of each pearl has it, but tiny little moments there that let you know these are real. So if you're gifting these and selling these on, people are going to know that these are the true quality. They're not plastic, they're not knockoffs, they're not glass, which are a big thing at the moment. They're going to know these are the real deal. When we think about pearls, we're thinking about one of the most historic organics with inherent value. You know, pearls are luxurious, especially when they're in this size. So you're looking at a really great surface, as I say, in my opinion, less than 5% of each pearl on its surface with actually pits and folds in it. But also you're getting that luxury size. We're talking about 9 million areas on this. Bear that in mind, because the price you're about to see, it's going under £100, which I know if you've watched us for a while, you think, well, yeah, of course it is. But actually, should it? And it definitely shouldn't be under £20, £16.95. Well, what is a full necklace length for me, especially once you know, pop this with a clasp? Not been seen since last September, and today you're getting it for that incredible price, £16.95. It's an astonishing opportunity. On this strand, you're going to be looking at around about 40 pearls, aren't you, all in all? Around about 40 pearls on this. So at 40, that would be 42, what, for 40 pearls? That would be 42p. 42p per pearl. So you could quite easily make yourself a pair of earrings for less than £2. And I'm talking about including all the findings there as well. That is such a good price point for what you're getting, £16.95. I have got so much more to come for you. Straight after the break, I'm going to be bringing you tonight's must-haves, and I'm going to be bringing them to you back-to-back. Really stand-out gemstones at brand new prices. I'm also going to be bringing to you a competition for all you newbies to get involved with, and a competition for all of you who's been with us for ages as well. No purchase necessary on the final one of our Guess Exactly. It's dead easy, you just have to count a few pictures. I'll explain more in a bit. I've also got tool time coming up for you as well, and another one of these. Ooh, right?
Well, it is now.
Well, it's going to have to be now, says Liam. We'll be back in a few.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. The wait is finally over. Myself and guest designer Fleur are so excited about the final, highly anticipated arrival of black jadeite. Here it is in all its beauty. It's your deal of the day on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It is one not to be missed. We have waited so long for the arrival of this ultra, ultra rare gemstone. Join me 11 a.m. next Wednesday. Here at JewelleryMaker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker and welcome to this evening's must-have. If you've just tuned in, you've tuned in at a fan-dabby-dozy time. Because in this hour I have got 2 competitions, I have got tool time, and I have got the lovely Deb Rudge's face as well.
Thanks.
I might have an egg of fortune too, but I've not been told because apparently I'll ruin it again. So I might not. Before all of that, I am bringing to you the must-have, and this is brand spanking new, big, bold, red agate pieces. When you get agate, it is one of those gemstones that is very historical. It is a gemstone actually that has been written about many a time. And there is, in Shakespearean writings, Shakespeare himself wrote about this gemstone quite a lot, talking about the sort of pictures on it being like a fingerprint on a heart. You have got quality in this that I think pairs that beautifully, because you've got that line and beauty. We have got for you a massive 420 carats worth in here. With this individuality of uniqueness, because you've got that amount of carat weight, you get even more chance to that different personality. Where there's just a smaller strand and the carat weight lesser, then obviously you're going to get less of that variation. But with this, variation is what you are getting. I'm bringing to you today great, unique, sizable pendants. And it's not just, 1 or 2 pendants, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pendants on my strand, and that probably on the strand you would get. These are statement pieces. For example, with the cords in your kit earlier on, they'd look fantastic.
Oh, they would, yeah.
But of course, they can be used as a whole if you wanted to. We are offering to you a very special chance to get 420 carats worth of your red agate at a brand new opportunity, a brand new drop down price. Should be £25, not today though, we're dropping it to £16.95 because this is tonight's must have. That makes it £1.41 each, which is a really good price point because these are cabochon size, they are statement elements. You're looking at around about 3 centimetre drop on these ones, and you've also got the individuality in here that really lets that light rotate through them beautifully. They are statement, they are unique, they are individual. What would you do with this strand, please, Deb, love?
I think, like you're saying, individual pendants, because they have got all of that quality to them. And what I love about this strand is the faceting. So I maybe just want to keep them quite open and plain so that you can see the light play across the surface. Because they are such big pieces, you can see everything that's going on in the gemstone, can't you? Which is really nice. So keep them as a statement.
Yeah.
Statement piece.
Statement individual piece, and to really enjoy all of that faceting. And at £16.95, that is your drop down deal this evening, as it is your must have. Remember, it's free P&P. Yeah,
oh yeah,
don't forget. Didn't we used to have it in the book? Because I keep forgetting. Free P&P today. I keep forgetting as well.
Yeah.
Free P&P. So if you're just tuning in now, I don't know what you've been up to today. It's a bank holiday, so you've probably been stuck in traffic, and then you probably painted something or cleaned something or did a bit of DIY. Then you've maybe had your barbecue or whatever. And now you're just getting in and you're thinking, I didn't realise it was free P&P. Today's your last day. But remember, it's free P&P on anything. So if you buy just one thing or 101 things this evening, that free P&P still stands, so make the most of it, absolutely. The blue version. Well, I say the blue version, it's not really. Because the facet work's different, and of course the actual overall finish and look. You've got this kind of blue lace look on this strand. Let's have a look.
They're lovely, aren't they, these?
They really are. So you've got this step cut almost across them, so these elongated rectangles. This is a brand new strand for you as well. This one, it looks almost like your blue lace agate, doesn't it? But it is your chalcedony, and you can see that glow inherent within it. This is an entirely natural strand that I'm bringing to you. All we've done with this is shaped it and brought to you the facet work on it. You should be paying on this good price. Very good price, because it's a natural chalcedony. Chalcedony is not a cheap gemstone.
No, it's not. No.
Price per carat on a chalcedony, you're not at the lower level. You're not quartz prices with a chalcedony. You're higher up. So actually, at £29.95 for 330 carats, I'm okay with that. I'm happy, very happy. But it is tonight's must-have. It's a back-to-back must-have. This is your last one. We're rolling it down for you. £18.95 tonight with those beautifully elongated sort of facets that you've got on here, which gives that real unique character. Would you treat this one differently, Deb?
For some reason, this one is saying make me into a cuff. So
interesting.
Probably using copper wire or even sterling silver wire with it, but make a nice cuff.
That's a lovely idea.
Because I think, do you know what it is? I think it could be the faceting, because it's quite linear faceting. I just think it would work nicely on the wrist.
That's a nice idea. Sit beautifully as well, wouldn't it? Really would.
It would.
This is such a beautiful strand. If you're purchasing it, let us know what you're going to do with it, what you're going to make with it. Feel free to text us in tonight. We'd love to hear from you. 60777. So you text with the word JM Studio. What have you been up to this weekend? I want your bank holiday brags. Also, maybe you've, I don't know, cooked something new. Oh. Maybe you've been and bought something exciting. Do feel free to let us know. We'd love to hear from you this evening. Any questions for Debs as well? I'm going to bring the 2 competitions very, very soon. But before all of that, let me get a bundle in and on. Oh, I love this strand.
Oh.
Oh, I love this strand. The shape of this is beautiful. I want that in a bracelet.
So cute.
Really adorable. Coins. Now this with your Morse code jewellery, you know, we did the
Perfect
dashes
with
before.
those tubes,
Those tubes we did before. We did 2 tubes.
And
I did a red strand and green strand. Yes. That'd be perfect for your Morse code.
Yep.
I am bringing to you your Unikite and Soda Light collection. That's actually quite hard to say. Unikite and Soda Light collection. 2 different gemstones beautifully brought together in harmony with the wonderful texturization that you get naturally in them. What you've got in here is the Unikite coins, and then these lovely elongated ovals. Unikite is a gemstone of unity. It's essentially 2 gemstones in one, and that's why you get this almost slightly more mature blossom colour radiating through, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good description of it.
Yeah. As well as these ones with that beauty, you are getting Soda Light as well. These are micro-faceted for you. It's a beautiful strand, isn't it? To give you that wonderful zeal of colour. All of them, all 3 strands, really unique, individual, in particular these 2. All for, wow. If we did them for a £5 each, that'd be daylight robbery. We're doing better. There you go. £12.95 for you. If you remember a few years ago, there used to be a rule that we here at JewelleryMaker weren't allowed to bring anything on air that was less than £6.95. These are working out less than a £5. So actually, we're bringing you great quality at fantastic price points. So much you could do with these for really beautifully dainty jewellery. Sorry, what were you going to say then, Deb?
Those little coins would make a fantastic little ring, actually. And I think if you've got the finer elastic, you could actually make a little stretchy ring.
Lovely idea.
Because they've got that plastic cord through, haven't they?
They do, yeah.
So,
it's actually quite a good size drop,
yeah,
right?
it is.
Well,
Yeah.
huge, well done, £12.95. I have got 2 competitions coming up in this hour, and the first one is for the newbies. So let's dive in and see what you've been making. I love doing the Wall of Fames, especially when it is, you know, maybe by people who haven't actually sent them in before. It's so exciting. So this was our Wall of Fame, and tonight we're going to pick one of these winners, and they will win a workshop of their choice, of place on the workshop of their choice, to really help extend their skills even further. So I'm going to start off. No, in fact, I'm going to let you start off.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to. This is a beautiful, beautiful one. Wow.
So nice. Annette, this says, Dear all at JewelleryMaker, I found your channel through a friend a couple of months ago, and I'm so happy I did. I'm disabled and spend a lot of time at home, sometimes bedbound, and to have you on my TV is like having friends in the room with me.
Oh,
That is really lovely, isn't it?
that is so sweet.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I've been a crafter for many years, and you've reinvigorated my love of crafting. I'm learning new crafts and even selling the results in aid of charity on a craft store.
Brilliant.
The picture of 2 wirework brooches, a lunar moth and a butterfly, are a perfect example of this. I only started wirework a month ago,
Wow.
and these are my first original pieces. Up until now, I've been making the examples from the JM DVDs. I couldn't have made them without you. Thank you for your great programme and inspiration. And that's from Annette Bolston Hall.
Annette, you're what a gorgeous message.
Really lovely message, thank you.
They are fantastic as well. I'm not surprised you're sort of raising money is going wonderfully. Shandy, I'm in with you. It says, hi all at JewelleryMaker. It's my new chick on the... it's a new chick on the block here. Oh, I like it. Easter, good. I made my first purchase for JewelleryMaker in November, and I'm totally addicted. I watch every day for inspiration and entertainment. Lol. Included is my first ever make of sterling silver pearl drop earrings for my free strands. My mum recently made pink opal rosary link drops. I have been lucky enough to already sell a few pieces and win a free workshop. Would really increase my confidence to make even more. Good luck to all the newbies, and that's in from Shandy, a brewer in Suffolk. Thank you so much for sending those ones in. Both pairs are beautiful, and well done on your sales already. Good luck to you, my love.
This is from Shah, who says, I've been a fan of JewelleryMaker from the beginning, but never had time to make my own jewellery until I retired early a couple of years ago. I really wanted to make my own and accumulated a stash over the years. Thanks to JM, I can now realise my dreams and make for friends, family and hopefully to sell, as I haven't had the confidence to do so. The necklace was first attempt using wire from JM. I love watching JM every day as I make, but this weekend has been simply the best.
Aww.
Thank you, JM, and that's from Shah.
That is so lovely. Oh, you little love. Thank you so much. And well done you for giving it a go. That's fantastic. Isn't it?
It is. It is.
Mandy is in...
Cool.
That is really cool. I love this link. Saying, hi, I discovered you at the beginning of March and I'm totally hooked. Smiley face. Here are a couple of things I have made. Thank you so much, Mandy. This is lovely. Lovely link. I presume it's a bracelet or a necklace. It's beautiful. Really nice link. Good luck to you, Mandy.
This is from Claire. I've bought some gems from you and just love the beauty within them. So have made myself some bits. What do you think? Enjoy watching the show. You're all such a happy crew, and that's from Claire Dove.
Oh, that's so nice of you. We are a happy crew, aren't we?
Yeah,
Paul, be happy.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, Deb, it's up to you. You've got to pick a winner. They are going to win a workshop. First off, congratulations to you all, because they're ace. And
Brilliant.
you can message your friends now saying, I've just been shown on telly.
Sorry, that noise was horrible.
Yeah, it was.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Let's go for Shah.
Char, you have won. Congratulations.
Well done.
Well done, and you are winning a place to a workshop of your choosing. But to be honest, a huge well done for all of you, because they are fantastic, and I'm really glad you've all got the book. Well done. I have got another competition coming up for all of you, whether you're new or you're not so new.
You were going to say old, weren't you?
No, I was not. So let's get, before I tell you more about how you can all get involved with the competition that literally I'm going to be launching in about 10 minutes, let's go tools. Where are we going to start, lovely Liam? Let's start with a cutting mat.
Guess what I asked for Christmas?
A cutting mat.
A cutting mat.
And did you get a cutting mat?
I did.
Why did you ask for a
Massive
cutting
one.
mat?
So I can cut things on it.
Okay. Let's ask that in a better way. That's my fault. My fault.
I've never had one.
Why might someone want a cutting mat, Deb?
I've never had one, and what happens is I get so excited with the projects that I'm doing that I end up cutting on my desk instead. Whereas if I had a cutting mat, it's there.
Yeah.
And I don't have to look around for a bit of cardboard or whatever to cut on. So, and these are just really resilient as well.
Because they're self-healing for all intents and purposes. So you can use these with your craft knife, you can use these with your rotary blades, you can use these with so many different things, and they are, for all intents and purposes, self-healing. I literally could not do 80% of my crafts without my cutting mat.
No, that's why I've got a chopped up table.
Yeah, nicks and everything else in it.
Yeah.
This is usable on both sides, nice and lightweight but very sturdy. Your measurements, your angles, all on there ready and wearing. You can use it for fabric, paper craft, you can use it with your jewellery making, your cards, you can use it with so much. It's only £4.95 for both sides, you know, of working on this. Also, you can use this with your resins as well. You can use this because it's sort of a non-stick, if you will. You can use this with letting things rest and dry. It's also great to make things on and kind of move them and let them cure or whatever it might be. It's just one of those really cool bits of kit.
It's a fab size as well, because you can just pop it in your tool bag and you've got it with you.
Great idea. Great point to make, actually. Yeah, because you know, sometimes I've got loads of different cutting mats, but some, you know, can be a little bit chunky, can't they?
Yeah.
So this is a great one, sort of handbag sized, if you will. £4.95. Well done. Keep dialing. Okay, thread zappers coming up and more. Let's go to saw blades as well. Let's bring to you the gizmo.
Nice.
Every single guest designer here at JewelleryMaker ask for these. Why?
Yeah. Because you can actually use it with so many different gauges of wire, and especially this one that's got, is it 5 different mandrels?
Let me grab them out. I think it is, yeah.
In all your different sizes. So you can use it from your really fine gauges of wire all the way up, and you can make jump rings. So make your own jump rings in a wire that matches the rest of your design, and it's just a really nice way to finish the back of a necklace.
Yes.
When we did the Facebook Live
earlier on today,
you
did it around the jadeite.
It was on the jadeite pendant, so you can use it in your designs as part of the design as well.
It is so simple to use, it truly is. You'll alter the size of this so that you can pop it on your table.
Fab having that clamp as well.
Makes such a big difference. Clamp it back on, and then literally, dependent on the size, you simply pop it through with your wire and create your coil. It makes it even, it makes it quick, it means you can make beads, it means you can frame things. It is so usable and versatile. Today, it's £8.95, and this is for your, you know, deluxe coiling gizmo. So we do full DVDs based on this. We, you may well know, because the reason I was first introduced to it was Rachel Norris.
Yeah.
And actually, if you know of Rachel Norris is a guest designer that we have here who I actually knew before I knew, if that makes sense, because she was on a BBC crafting show that she won, and some of her pieces got put into the Victoria and Albert Museum, and there was gizmo coiling in those pieces. We've done DVDs on them. I've seen every single guest designer work with this tool. They all absolutely love it. It makes it professional, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And also, it doesn't matter if you're a newbie or if you've been working with wire for years, because the coils that come off the gizmo actually look the same, whatever skill level you're at. So
you're right.
That it brings that professional finish to your piece.
Professionalism at £8.95. It really is fantastic. And remember that you can, as you mentioned earlier on, do your own jump rings and things with this. You're going to want probably a saw and saw blade to do that. I've got saw blades coming up, so well worth keeping your peepers peeled for. I've got competition launching in just a few minutes that anyone can get involved with. No purchase necessary, so stay with us because I've got a huge goodie bag. I had a peep in it before. It is massive. Also, in the goodie bag, we're going to be giving away something I've never seen us give away before, ever. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yes, very exciting. Okie pokely, where to, love? Let's go to the saw frame, and then shortly after I'll do the saw blade. So, where are you? There you are, Petal. Here we go. So, our saw and saw blades. I think more often than not, we have maybe spoken about the saw and saw blades of late with copper.
Yeah.
But, obviously, yourself, you've worked this with Perspex.
Yeah.
So there's lots of things you can do with this. Now, this is a brilliant piece of kit. You can sew jump rings with it, you can sew metal sheet with it, where it's copper or sterling silver, but also your Perspex, which we do here time to time at JewelleryMaker, amongst others. So essentially, you set it to the length you want it, depending on what saw blades you have. Our saw blades, around about this length, aren't they? But say they snap or you overwork them and you only say had this much left over, as opposed to throwing the whole blade away, you can loosen it off, do it to the size you need, and you're ready and raring to go. It's so easy to load up, it truly is. You're going to loosen those off and tighten them back up and they're ready, and you are ready to go. We have done loads of demos on how to set it up and know it's set up right. And you may even have some DVDs that show you how to do it. So we do that in like the copper sheet DVDs, for example, with Fleur. The Moon Gazing Hair DVD, you know, showed you how to set things like this up. So £7.95 for the saw frame itself. Professional bits of kit like this can be quite expensive, can't they?
Yeah. When I did my degree and we had to go and buy tools, the saw blade, the saw frame, the hammers, the pliers, everything costs so much money. And there's no difference between the sort of level of the tools that we have here. So
it really is well worth getting your hands on, and I will say that As has got a very large step back as well. Some of them are a little bit thinner, aren't they?
So it means you can cut further into a copper sheet. So if you're working with some of the bigger pieces,
you've got that frame shed there.
Perfect.
Now the saw blades are coming in. Can I just let you know, these saw blades are popular, so grab them when you see them, because I've literally got something like 40 left. I am bringing to you in a pack 6 different sizes that do different jobs. You might use one size on, I don't know, 1mm jump rings, one size on 8mm jump rings. You might use one type for Perspex and one type for your metal sheet. We do different thicknesses of metal sheet, don't we? Again, using different ones. Now, it looks like, if you look at a glance, you're getting one of each, but you're not. In each and every pack, you're getting 24, which means you're getting 144 saw blades in total. These are as made by us, created by us, and that is why we're able to do prices like that. £15 and £16 a pack we were looking at when we did these for you the other day. £15 and £16 for the exact same type of pack. We here at JewelleryMaker do them for £3.95. If you have never done any sewing or anything else before, but you've thought about it briefly, genuinely, I would say grab this, 100%. Grab them now and try them. Try them out at that price point. Also, I would say, if you have maybe been doing bits and bobs of your with your saw blades of late, and maybe you were thinking, I wonder how mine are in. Are they in any good nick at the moment? I've not worked with them recently. It's always worth to top up. It's always worth to grab them whilst you can, because I did these for you sort of the other week, but before that it was something ridiculous. We hadn't seen them in something like 10 or 11 months. It was something really silly.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely, yeah. So it's well worth multi-purchasing if you can, if you want to. We haven't put another reorder in on these as of yet, because with things like these we tend to wait until they have sold out, because you know they're tools. But I'm well aware that you know, these, as I said, can sometimes take a very long time to get back in. I have got 50% of my stock gone on these, in fact slightly more than that now. But just to let you know, as I said, there's loads and loads and loads of info on our DVDs, but if you haven't got any of our DVDs, I would say it would be worth just typing into our YouTube channel something like Soaring sheet metal or Fleur Hastings sheet metal. I know for a fact actually that on our Facebook Live, the competition that we did for the 9th of the 14th, if that was a Perspex show. So if you go back onto YouTube, JewelleryMaker, and type in Becky 9th 2014, there's a Perspex show, and more than likely you will show how to set up a blade on that. So well worth thinking about that one. And they're going to sell out any second now, so good luck. We are going to launch a competition for everybody to get involved with. This is called Guess Exactly, yes. So what we're going to do between now and 9:30 is we are going to be showing you, we're going to be flashing on air a quick picture. And all I need you to do is to count up how many you see. So should we show it first off to give you an idea? We'll show you one now, don't count this. But this is the image you are looking to see.
All of that?
Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah, it's not
one that.
it's not like a dancing one. No, it's a full screen. So it's going to be hard not to see, which is good for you. So that is the last time you're going to see it. Now, and every time you see it from now on, you've got to start counting. We're only going to be doing this for an hour, so everybody can get involved. So get a pen and paper, start doing a little tally of how many times you see that picture in the next hour. What? When we discussed this before, that's totally not what you said.
That's the first time I've heard that.
That's the first time I've heard that. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb.
Yeah.
No, you have to count how many rabbits are in it. I didn't know that, did you? I don't know why I'm asking. Did you know that?
I didn't know
I didn't know that.
No, news to me.
You count how many rabbits there are in the picture? Oh, right.
And it... Oh.
Right, okay. So they count the ears at the bottom corner as well? Is that
like a whole rabbit?
What? Was that a whole rabbit though? This is like one of those things on Google when it's like, how many cars do you see?
Oh, they wind me up.
In the studio, oh, I get you. You can actually see the full rabbit, I see, without the graphics. Okay, cool. Text us in with your account number. It's very stressful, isn't it? Count us in with your account number. We won't show your name and account number, don't worry. Customer number. We won't show it on air or anything. But all of the people who get it right will be put into a draw and we will pick out a winner tonight. Do we let them know who the winner is? We do. And they win a goodie bag full of stuff, including some I've never seen given away before. Right, I get it. I get it now, right. Well, you know. Okay, let's get going on to steel block, steel block, steel block.
Oh, steel block.
What do you love about a steel block?
They're just... Oh, that's a really nice one.
Why do you like it so much?
Oh, mine's all like...
dented, aged.
Aged.
Nicked.
Yeah, yeah.
A customer has guessed the amount of rabbits. Are they right or wrong? They're wrong.
Oh.
Guess again.
But you have to add all of them up. Yeah, okay.
This is hard, isn't it? It's hard though.
So,
1 plus 1 plus 1
steel
plus
block.
1.
So if you are working on, yeah,
Sorry.
you're snorting.
Sorry.
Stop snorting.
Sorry.
If you're working on any of your metalwork pieces, then if you use your steel block, you obviously have the resistance there, and it's nice that it's a really chunky one.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to bounce when you've got it on the bench.
Yeah.
So really nicely made as well. And the price of these, if you buy them anywhere else, ridiculous.
Pricey.
Very pricey. Yeah.
Use them
very
for your
pricey.
stamping, your texturing, etc. The $7.95. And can I just point out to you, as a reminder, it's 3pm today. I remember Gemma Crow going to post one of these to her mates, and I can't remember why, but she'd got one. I can't remember, but she was going to post one to her mate, and genuinely, it was either £12 or £15 they wanted for the weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty special, isn't it? Someone's asked, "What's the text number, please?" It's 60777. Start your text with... Wait, hang on, are you joking? Oh, someone's texting to ask what the text number is. Okay, that's the text number. You can do it on the text, or you can do it on JewelleryMaker.com as well if you want to. So yeah, a couple of people are getting the amount of rabbits right. You have got an hour. We'll show you it again in sort of 5 or 6 minutes. But yeah, be here at 9:30 so that we announce the winner as well.
That's what is confusing me. So if you show the whole picture again,
yeah,
I then have to add up the number of rabbits the first time I see the picture and just the rabbits on that
the
one.
initial rabbit amount. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just needed to clarify. Okay.
It's taken us 6 minutes to understand it, but I think we're there. Father, it's just different, isn't it?
It is.
It's just different.
Yeah, it's
You said this was your favourite.
No, not that one.
Oh, right, okay. Do you like this one?
Yes. Yes, I do. But the other one is my favourite.
Okay, well.
I don't want to upset this hammer.
No.
But this hammer, what I do is I use the hammer as a mandrel. So it's like I'll clamp this into my bench clamp.
Bench peg that I've got coming up in a bit, yeah.
And then I will, no, not into my bench peg, into like a G-clamp thing, a vice.
Okay.
And then I will work over the top of that.
Got you.
And it forms a curve in your metal.
Got you.
Really, really good.
That's cool. This is so useful. It's very much made for jewellery making. So basically, if you are new, you get your steel block. This is what you need. You get your steel block, and you might get, for example, a nice little bit of wire or a shepherd hook you've made of wire that you need to work hard on so it doesn't bend out of shape, and you just flatten it. That will internally change the composition of, for example, the wire. Job's a good one, it's nice and sturdy and ready to go. This is made for jewellery making. It's got the long sort of ergonomic handle, which is wooden, which means that the reverberations are minimal, so it's really comfortable. Also, you've got the flattened sides and the ball peen side as well. So it's all beautiful, sturdy. It does the job as it should. Great for your metal stamping, amongst others.
Yeah, but what I would do is I'd buy a couple of these so that the whole the punches will actually damage the face of the hammer. So get two, one that you can use for hammering sort of fresh metal and one that you can use for punches.
Stamping.
Yeah.
Should we do your favourite hammer now?
Yeah. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? It is. It's just gorgeous. I love this hammer.
I've never seen you look so excited.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Your face is lit up. It's like I've just, I don't know, shown you a new baby lamb.
I've
got 10.
Oh. I got this hammer in like a stamping kit that came with a block, punches, and the hammer.
Yeah.
And I'd buy multiples of these if I was at home now, because the weight of the hammer is just really lovely.
It's weighty. I can feel really that weighty. Sort of going forward. Yeah.
Really weighty. And the curve on the domed side is just lovely. So it's not as extreme as the other one.
Yes, you can see that.
It's much smoother round.
Yeah.
And again, I'll use this as a mandrel and clamp it in the vice and hammer onto it. Absolutely
£2.95.
brilliant.
£2.95.
That's fantastic. I'll probably be buying like 5 of those.
Right, well, you'd be lucky.
There's only
10, but people are checking out now. The weight on it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. And also, look at the handle. It's robust. It doesn't break even when Becky's using it.
No, exactly, yeah. Also, this was an interesting thing too. Not all hammers come with the rivet actually put in them.
So the head wobbles.
Yes, but this does, so it stays in place, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
£2.95. I've over allocated, so good luck to 95. Well done. Keep dialing. Okie pokes. Let's bring to you a clamp next, and let me bring this one.
Now that's what I clamp them into.
So can you talk through this clamp first off? Because people are going to look at this and think, what on earth is this?
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes, this could just be me, but I think sometimes when you think jewellery making, you think of a certain set of tools, and then as soon as someone says sort of saw blades and clamps, you think, hang on. But there's really no need to. This makes your life so much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's like
the gizmo coiler.
Gizmo coiler, yeah. So you've got the clamp on the bottom there, and clamp that onto the desk, onto your bench,
onto your table.
So that is then fixed in position. But what you've got is a surface that will rotate, so you can change the angle. So if you're sitting, working, and you want to change the angle at which you're working at on your piece, you can just turn it, and then this probably doing it the wrong way round, actually closes down and fixes it so it's not going to move while you're actually working it.
Perfect.
And then this will open up the jaw on the vise. So that's what I would do, is open that up wide enough to put the hammer in, the head of the hammer, and close it up, and then you can work on the top there and use it as a mandrel or a surface to
So you can get this to hold, you know, your wires in, your cords, your metal sheets in. You can use it
to hold cords in and wires. So if you wanted to twist them with the twister tool, put one end in, or the ends in there, clamp it down and then twist it. But it's really a fantastic piece of kit, really well made as well.
$7.95, just because I've never, you know, bought anything like this outside of JewelleryMaker. Is that a good price for something like this?
It's a really good price, it is, because you have got the option of the table movement as well. So to get that as well as the clamp, you know, it's
an added extra without the added cost that goes alongside things like this usually.
Fab.
And you know, as we said, for your metalwork, for your perspex, but even just in the jaws, you know, if for example you find beginning weave quite difficult, maybe you've got like a wire work piece and you need sort of 5 structural pieces and you need to really nicely wire wrap around them, just clamp them in, begin it, it makes it more structural, and then take it out and carry on. So much easier.
It's fantastic
to do.
And look how nicely the jaws actually line up. So you can't, you know, they're not nicked or
gapping
or anything. No,
chewy.
Chewy. I can't think of the word.
No, I sort of know what you mean.
But they're just really beautifully made, very precise. Fab.
And don't forget too, they can hold hot things. Now I know that sounds silly.
Yes, they can. So if you wanted to do patterns with a torch on your copper sheet, you can clamp it into here. And flame paint.
Yeah, so well worth a think. Good work at £7.95. Nice work. Okay, should I bring to you, if you've just tuned in, hello, we're in tool time.
Yay, tool time.
Loads of tools, loads and loads of tools. Cutters are these. You're gonna love these. Oh, blimey.
I didn't even know we had these back in stock.
Yep. We don't have many though, and we launched these the other day. We have so few, so few. So these are for cutting the likes of your metal sheet, but you can also use them on your wire. Very briefly, have I got my ruler of truth? No, I haven't, but I can use my cutting board. Very briefly, I will show you how you can work with these. So you've got your safety latch here. You open that up, kick it back, and therefore the arms will open. If I just hold this up so you can see the measurement, you can see here you're looking at around about the 4 centimetres worth, but by closing this up and changing that this dial, it actually changes it to a 3 inch apart. So this is basically for different hand sizes, but also for different jobs. Sometimes you'll want the teeth more open or the nose more open, so you will use that extender. Another point to mention is this section here. This is for the likes of memory wire, so you can cut your memory wire. If you see, every time you close the handle it cuts that section, so it's great for your memory wire as well. Use it on your metal sheet, use it on your sturdy wires, use this on your sterling silver, use it to cut even your jump rings if you wanted to. There's plenty you could do with these. They are stainless steel, they're 8 inches, so they're really long and sturdy, and the quality of these truly is next level. $14.95 is today's price point on them. You have got, if you get in touch with the company, it does tell you how to do it. You do get the lifetime warranty as well if you keep like proof of purchase and everything. These tools are a little bit of something for everyone, and they say themselves that it is something that has been an instrument that have been the choice of professionals since 1877. It talks about the heritage and how, you know, they are good enough for continual daily use if needs be. So no matter how much jewellery you're going to be making, these are just going to last and last and last. 50% of my stock has now gone already, just over in fact, and that's ignoring the people who've got this in their baskets. It's very, very, very last in stock right now. So many people always talking about these. I would say that if you've got your metal sheet and you want to make, for example, bangles with it, so you just need to cut a strip. You literally use them as you would scissors. Cut a nice straight line, dome it off, hammer it out with whatever we've seen. You're going to make yourself a beautiful bangle like that. But you do need something like this to give you that quality. So grab it whilst you can. Way over half of the stock has gone on these ones. Also really nice and comfy, these ones, aren't they?
They are. I've had mine for years.
Yeah.
And they look brand new.
Yeah. Grab them whilst you can. Say it again, Poppet. A cracking deal. Don't mind if we do. What I'm about to offer to you now is something extra special. It is a set of pliers that's just a cracking good deal. You're going to love this.
Ah.
Toolkit.
Okay.
Great anyway.
Yep. Oh, now. I've not seen this one before. Well, how long have we had this?
We had them for a bit. They were on air once. And then I brought them to you a week or so ago, and they flew and flew and flew. And we've got like 10% of the stock left from what we kind of originally had. These are your Beadsmith microfine pliers. And they do exactly what they say on the tin. Chain nose pliers, tiny round nose pliers. You've also got your flat nose as well. That was like graduation
really
on
nice.
them. They're very crisp, aren't they?
They are.
And lastly, but by no means leastly, your bent nose pliers. These are precision. These are, you can see just how beautifully these are crafted. They are sleek, they are workable, they are usable. And I mean, just look, if I show you, the round pliers go down to like
amazing.
A needle point.
They are those round nose pliers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would buy the set just for those.
They're incredible, aren't they?
Yeah.
They go down to a tiny finish. Genuinely, we're looking at sort of less than half of the original diameter that you get on sort of your beginner's set. What is good about precision microfine pliers like these?
It means you can actually be really precise about the pieces that you're making.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than wanting a nice tiny little turned loop on a piece of wire, and you've got something clunky and huge because you can't actually get in there with your pliers. They're too big. They're fantastic.
They are true quality. None of them have got any ridging on them at all. Great for chainmail, obviously, especially with the bent nose. Great for your wire working in general. Great for just your everyday beading makes, adding clasps on, etc. They do come in the pack as well. So all really nice, neat. And also what we'll say is once they are all put back in, there is still space in there to zip it up with added gemstones or whatever you wanted to pop in. So a great little travel all-in-one kit. We all know the Beadsmith name and their great quality. So to be able to get these precision microfine finishing pliers at $24.95 is a really good price point for the quality that you are getting here.
It is really good.
I have got hardly any stock left right now because so many flew out when I sort of relaunched these the other days. I'll be honest, I've probably got about 20 something left, no more than 30 for sure. And that is, because so many of you are checking out yet again. So do grab them whilst you can because they are just something extra, aren't they?
They are.
They're a little bit more. They're going to make your jewellery, maybe as you say, less clunky. They're going to give you a really beautiful, precise finish. And also the actual sort of bag and toolkit itself is very easy to use, isn't it? And very sleek. And it keeps it all nicely in one place. You're going to be able to tell as soon as you get these home the difference in comparison to maybe your original pliers. I'd say if you pair these up, obviously I've not got anything to show you now so you can kind of get a gauge of, unless you've got a set of pliers anywhere
I've got
near. Got your round nose.
Yeah,
These aren't your
they're nice,
originals,
but they're
aren't
not
they? These are
originals.
lovely ones. These are beadle-on
They're
as well.
yeah, really
These are
nice.
beadle-ons, fine round nose, not the finest, but they're fine round nose head. But just to give you an idea, you can see, can't you? Especially if I show you
There's
like that. Sorry. You see what a fine point they go down to in comparison. So it really does make a difference. And as we say, these are not the original set, the chunkier ones. So just to give you an idea, $24.95. I'm in single figures now. Do you mind popping them back in there?
I can do that.
Just so I can squeeze one more in. Let's go for... Give me my disc. We did for you earlier on a set of cords, not only in your kit, but also the Mellow Yellow collection, or Not So Mellow Yellow, I think it was called. What?
Really weird.
Mellow, did I say it weird?
Yellow.
Mellow Yellow. How is that? Mixing it up. I'm bringing to you now your Kumihimo disc, and this is your mini travel size disc. It's £1.95 and it is a brilliant bit of kit that you can do so much with. You essentially use this with your cords and you can create friendship bracelets, patterns, so much more. It's dead easy. And we do DVDs on this, which is fantastic as well. But if for anyone who doesn't know, very long story short, if you set this up with a set of cords in different pockets, you can move them and change them and alter them and create your love designs like this.
That's brilliant. And this is the size disc that I use all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't use the bigger size because this is just really easy to use and to carry around.
Yeah. Liam's just stated a good point then. He's just said, I feel like this is a medium I could get into because I feel like it is the type of jewellery ladies and gents can wear.
Yeah,
and you're right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, you're completely right.
Yeah.
But literally it will turn reels of cord that by themselves look relatively boring into beautiful looking designs like this.
Yeah. And you can play with lots of different patterns and colours and create some really nice braids, different size gauge cords as well, so you can create texture in there.
Yeah, perfect.
Fabulous.
$1.95. Thank you very much.
Really good.
Should we do a macrame board? Oh, go on then. Let's do one. Can I use the one that you've just lobbed down there? Do you mind?
Down there, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a little on the grubby side.
That's all right. Yours will be non-grubbed, which is nice. Brand new yours will be.
Yeah.
This is our macrame board. Probably every single DVD you've ever bought, every single show you've ever watched will have this plonked right here on the desk.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. It's actually a really nice surface to work on.
Oh, ours is the mini one. Sorry, ours is the mini one.
I've got one of the appropriate size, but it's the wrong colour.
That's all right. I don't know. I don't feel like you get. We'll find one.
Find one.
You're a good one.
Well, there's the
size.
size.
You go. Here's the size, just to give you an idea. It's just a different colour. I like how you've written your name on
Got
it there.
the name on
That's
there.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
So different colour, but
do that.
to give you an idea. So this is the size that you normally see. This is the small size. So do continue. Sorry, what were you going to say, my love?
For us here, it's just a really nice surface to work on.
Yeah.
Because you put your tools down, and it softens the placement of the tools rather than bashing onto a table.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic for doing your wire.
Yeah.
It's fantastic for your braiding. You can pin into it as well if you're doing
I can see you've done that at the back.
Lace work, or if you're doing any of your micro macrame, then this is perfect. And again, the smaller size is brilliant for travelling, which is why I've got this size rather than the bigger
big
one in my
chunky one.
toolkit.
Yeah. £4.95 for this is brilliant, really is. Yours won't be in this colour and it won't say Deb on the front, but other than that, exactly the same. £4.95. No, I can tell, that side's pristine.
Yep.
This side's great if you want your measurements, etc. Thank you, Deb, you're an
You
absolute
are
love.
welcome.
Keep following through. Okay, let's... The anvil. The anvil at 14. Where
I haven't got
Oh,
mine with
the
me.
mini anvil! Do you remember we tried to get this in the other day? And they wouldn't let us have it.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. They would not let us have it.
Dead useful.
Got it in today. This is so useful. If you got your hammer earlier on, if you didn't, buy one now. Either this one or the one we did, up to you. Tell us about this anvil, because it is so useful. We tried to get it the other day. We couldn't get it for love nor money. We asked like 3 management team. Why is this so useful?
So this is easy to carry around with you, for starters, if you want to take it out and about. But you've got all these different surfaces.
Yeah.
So you've got that curve, if you wanted to work.
Hammering into that, for example. Yeah.
You've got these sections here, which are really good because you can, sometimes the piece of metal you want to hammer is a strange shape.
Yes.
Or has an angle on it. And you can usually find somewhere on this anvil to actually fit it into and hammer against.
Yeah.
So you've got lots of different options. You've also got a hole going through the anvil.
Yeah.
I like this. I'll just do the talking and you can do all the action.
Yes, no problem.
And if, let's say you've got an earring and you want to hammer the top surface flat, or you're putting in a rivet into something, but you've only got one side in and want to work on it, you can use the drill hole to actually
put the
pin into.
So it sits flat.
Sits flat on that surface.
You can hammer rings onto it. You can use big flat surfaces, because you can hammer onto this section too, can't you?
All the way around. It's absolutely brilliant as a piece of kit for your toolbox.
It is a fabulous bit of kit. 3p&p, £8.95. Really genuinely, what you're getting here, you're going to love working with. It's fantastic for your smaller pieces, your letter stamping, for your texturing, etc. You can get, you know, strong curves onto sides. You can almost form with this as well, can't you? For example, we were talking before about cutting your metal sheet, whether it's with the saw and saw blades I brought you before, or the shears. You know, if you've cut a flat strip, you need it to actually fit your wrist, and that is exactly what this is for, you know.
Form it in there.
Form it. £8.95, a big well done. So we are about to head on into the break. Whilst we're in the break, why don't you get involved with our competition? Count the rabbits, count the rabbits, count. They are, time's up. Well done. Have you counted them? We did have a fair few people message on in about it. Did you count the rabbits? We are going to be announcing a winner in about half hour. I will show it you one more time if you're thinking, hang on. I will show you one more time. We have had a few people get it right. One lucky winner will get the massive goodie bag. I mean, it's got gemstones in it. It's got, I'm not actually allowed to say how much, but it's got loads of cool stuff in it. It really has. So, do not you go anywhere. What's coming up after the break, Liam?
Deals. And wheels and things.
Deals and wheels?
Deals,
great,
wheels.
I can't wait for the deals and wheels. We'll be back in a few.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new Super Duo Delights. To book the workshops and many more, go to jewellerymaker.com/workshops. Create, wear, share with JewelleryMaker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/GetStartedWithJM, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
at JewelleryMaker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
The wait is finally over. Myself and guest designer Fleur are so excited about the final, highly anticipated arrival of black jadeite. Here it is in all its beauty. It's your deal of the day on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It is one not to be missed. We have waited so long for the arrival of this ultra rare gemstone. Join me 11 a.m. next Wednesday.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and The Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to JewelleryMaker and this, our play a very small violin. Play a very small violin. Like this. The final hour of our bank holiday. But it's okay, because I've still got Count the Rabbit competition! Yay. If you want to get involved with this, you've got half hour to do so, okay? So, look at the picture, count the rabbits, text in the amount of rabbits and your customer number. And if you get the amount of them right, we will draw one lucky winner at random by the end of the show, and you will win a really cool big goodie bag. You counted them? Good, well done. Right. Do you start texting in now? Before we dive on into a kit, I have got a few more tools that I promised you a couple, and then we forgot to bring them to you. We didn't forget, we ran out of time. So I'm going to bring them to you now. Don't worry, the thread zapper with the changeable end comes up, but before it, I'm going to bring you our very own toolkit, because we've had loads of newbies joining us recently. Of course, we had your newbie Wall of Fame in before. We picked a winner for that just last hour. But if you have been watching and you've been maybe trying something different this weekend and you've been thinking, this is really cool, I fancy getting into this, I promise you're going to need this toolkit. I promise. It doesn't matter what medium you're planning on getting into, you will need a toolkit at some point. And for me, this is a really comprehensive toolkit. If you have just tuned in, hello, my name is Becky, this is the lovely Deb, and this is your JewelleryMaker toolkit. Have a look. A huge amount of your tools you are going to be getting in here. So very briefly we'll run through these. What we're going to get for you is this set here. These ones are your cutters. They cut the likes of your wire, etc. These are your round noses. These are perfect for creating loops and also for finishing off your designs. And these ones here are your chain nose pliers, which are perfect for adding clasps, etc. We are going to have a demonstration on exactly how to use every single one of these in just a few minutes, okay? As well as that, I am bringing to you your cutters. So these ones you're getting here are your cord cutters, great for cutting your cords, your elastic, etc. So there we go. that's those. I've also got in here your tweezers, great for your intricate work, aren't they, Deb?
Yeah, really useful actually for polymer clay. I use mine for.
Yes, of course. You've got your bead scoop here, great for your seed beads. We get seed beads everywhere and they're rolling about. Scoop them back in, pour them back on. Your reamer, really important bit of kit. We very rarely get to see this in any other toolkit. Essentially, for example, if you're working with a pearl and you can't get your cord all the way through the pearl, popping this through because it is textured, giving it a couple of turns at each side of the pearl, you're going to make that hole, that aperture larger, so you're going to be able to kind of use it. But it's for lots of different things. And then you're getting this, which is your storage box too. So in here, great for popping your findings in, etc. So there's absolutely oodles going on in this toolkit, and your price point for it is £6.95. Liam, who's relatively new, still here with us at JewelleryMaker, my producer, has never seen us do this kit by itself, and he said about 6 times, this price, I don't understand. It's an incredible, incredible deal, isn't it?
It is. And it shouldn't actually be that price, I'm sure.
No, £9.95 used to be, didn't it?
Do you know what? You could pay more for the case.
No, you're not wrong.
In some places.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I have bought, and you know, probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. I have bought a toolkit from somewhere else. This is, I have bought a toolkit from somewhere else, and I can't remember why it was. Was it because it was a last minute thing? Was I somewhere and I needed to make something? I didn't have a toolkit. It was something silly like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I had to make something and I was away at maybe a craft fair or something like that, and I didn't have a toolkit. Anyway, I had to go to a well-known crafting shop and to get very basic pliers, just 3 sets, very similar to this actually, just the 3 sets was £9.99 or £9.95 for just those. So I'm getting all of these goodies, the beautiful carry case as well for £6.95. Trust us on this, you're going to need it. And I would also say that if you do maybe workshops and crafting events as well, having things like this available, not just for the people at your workshop to use, but also have a spare few to maybe sell on if they like it.
Yeah.
Sell something like that for a tenner or even 15 quid. If you've got a captive audience there and they want to carry on with the, you know, lesson you've taught them, what better way to, you know, make a bit of money quite easily, really?
Yeah, definitely.
It's up to you, obviously, but £6.95. Keep dialing. Okay, I'm also going to bring to you the Easy Jig I'm offering to you now. This is a cool bit of kit. Now, I think we would standardly know this for paracord, but it's definitely not just for that. So, if you imagine this is a jig, and I will say you can use your clips at the end of this, but actually in the centralised ones you can just attach, say it was say for example you're doing macrame on this, attach your lazy cord, loop it around here, loop it around there. You can do your macrame with this as well. So you can do this for whatever size you want. You could do it for a bracelet if you wanted, or a necklace as well. All you have to do is loosen this section here, remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and then extend it out to the size you want. Clamp that back in as well, and then of course work all the way along this to make your design. You can use this with paracords, your normal S-long cords, your C-long cords, and so much more. It's a really cool bit of kit that you can get your hands on. Makes life very easy. And if you do macrame on a macrame board, you'll know that obviously your cords lie on the board. With this, you've got more space to work around it. £14.95. It's a really good bit of kit.
It is.
What would you use this for? Obviously, paracords, maybe not sort of a go-to for you. What might you use this for?
You know, earlier we were talking about the mellow yellow cord.
Yes, I remember it.
And I was saying you can actually wrap around with your cord. So that is really useful, because one of the problems when you're doing that wrapped technique is actually holding everything taut.
Yes.
Whereas if you put it on there, you've got obviously an extra hand.
Yeah. Job's done for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Easier done.
Yeah.
So a really great one. And even just for stuff like, you know, plaiting onto, for example, again, if you're attaching it, plaiting out this way can be easier than working on a flat board too.
Yeah.
And obviously, as we said, you can make it sort of as short or as long as you wish. At this point here, you're around about 6 inches, but you can take it all the way up to, well, just over, around 12. So again, it's perfect for whatever you want to use it for, necklaces and your bracelets as well. Absolutely up to you. $14.95, well done. I've also got the amount of people that love this tool. The amount of people who use this is massive.
Did a textile workshop.
You did, and I came in, and the group was gorgeous, and your makes were amazing. They were having a grand old time.
They were, had a really good day, but we were using these.
So for anyone who's brand new, what are they?
It's basically a heated element that will cut through any man-made, so like nylon materials. It won't work on natural materials like cotton or silk or anything. But the other materials, it will actually cut through threads, for example, and seal the end so it doesn't fray. But I use it on fabrics as well.
You use it to seal the ends of fabrics and things, don't you?
So it doesn't fray. So you can use it to cut out shapes and make flowers, layer them up. So absolutely brilliant tool. I use it all the time.
You literally pop your batteries in that section there, no fancy schmancy ones, they're just kind of your standardised batteries. And you literally press the button. And in a couple of seconds, this section here, a bit like the inside of a light bulb, gets really hot. It doesn't have a flame or anything, so it's not scary. And it literally slices through things. And you can cut your cords with it. It seals it, which means it's not going to fray, as you can see. But you can also cut out, big sheets of fabric. I've seen you almost use it as a pen and actually draw out a flower shape. Yeah. And there you are, you've got a sealed fabric flower.
So if I didn't have the thread zapper, what I would need to do is cut it out with scissors and then go around the edge to seal it.
To seal it, yeah. Which can become dangerous if you're doing it with a naked flame. Yeah. This is not a naked flame.
So much better.
As well as that, you get, here's your VT, look, old school VT, look at this.
Yeah.
So you can literally see, this is done very, very slowly, mind you, just because obviously it does have talking over the top, but you will see the button's been pressed and you can see what's just happened there. You see, slicing through that dead easy. And this is, they do it on a couple of cords. My favourite's the organza one, because if you know when you're working with certain cords, especially if you've got our beautiful ribbons, it's such a pain that sometimes they will fray, but this seals it. And one thing I would say, not that this demonstration is wrong at all, but can you see how we keep putting this inside the actual tool? You don't have to.
No, I never do.
So you might be thinking, well, I've got, 5 centimetre ribbon. I can't fit that through there. You don't have to. Literally hold it like a pencil and just draw down it.
That's why I use it like a pen.
Yeah.
So
you also get the 2 extra filaments as well, which we never see. You haven't seen this as a collection since 2014, and I'm bringing it to you today with the 2-pack replacement tips at $8.95.
I'm sure I paid about £5 for the replacement pack.
Yeah, probably. At JewelleryMaker that'd be as well, because they are more expensive elsewhere. But I will just say that they do over time, just as any filament. It's like the filaments in your light bulb, they will cease to exist, if you will.
Because I was using it, we were using it on the workshop, and it's a bit distorted. It's a bit.
Oh yeah, that is a bit.
And it's covered in melted fabric.
Yeah. So you could do with a new tip on yours. Yours still works.
Oh yeah, still works, unless we ran the battery out.
Well, yeah.
Press it and see what happens. It might still work.
Unless you've used up all the battery.
No, I think we may have used all the battery because there were 5 of us using it to cut fabric.
Because that would be warm by now.
Yeah,
we'll just see.
It would be glowing.
It would be glowing. No, no, it's still going.
It's sort of working still. It works better than that when you put a new battery in.
A new filament on it, yeah.
And a new filament,
Yeah, and a new battery and a new filament. But other than that, exactly the same.
You can tell that I love it.
But yeah, you can. And you can still use it at that point, but trust me, to have those replacements
is fantastic.
It's time to dive into the kit because we are quickly running out of time. Also, can I let you know you've got 15 minutes left to play Count the Ravi competition. What's it actually called? Guess exactly
We haven't got
how
a kit.
many you see. So it's not really a guess, is it? Now I think about it. Are we going to argue? No, we're not. We're not. So count the rabbits. Text us in with the answer. How many rabbits, not eggs, rabbits can you see? And we will give a customer a goodie bag. So please do grab it whilst you can. So I am going to dive on into a kit now because we've got loads more to do. But I will announce the winner in around about 20-ish minutes. Let's bring the kit now. This is so happy springtime summery. It really is. Beautiful colours. I've got just everything you could hope for. Have you seen all the tulips out at the minute? I'm obsessed with tulips.
No, I've not got tulips out.
Your tulip's not out yet? Are you joking? You have that favourite tulip, don't you, that I've got in my garden, the snakehead.
Snakehead.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, that one's out. That's out.
That's out, right, yeah. Oh, that one's been out for me, but my huge tulips are out, my flame ones. Anyway. No. The tulips around my neck of the woods are completely and absolutely out at the moment, and these are the types of colours I am seeing crop up in my own garden. They are optimistic, they are happy, they are exciting, they have this wonderful sense of spring about them. If you love your jewellery to put a spring in your step and a smile on your face, then I definitely do not think you can go too far wrong with this at all. I have got for you 10 metres worth of your 0.8, 10 metres of your 0.4 in that rose gold, but for me it's all about these beautiful shell. The shell that you're seeing crop up in watch faces so much now. Yeah. And definitely. Actually Rolex, they stopped doing coloured mother of pearl faces for quite a while, and I'm talking years, but they've reinstated them now.
Have they?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's maybe a trend on the horizon. I mean, not necessarily this colour, but still they did reinstate a colour they hadn't done in a while. Let me give you sizes, because you can see there is a variation. So the smaller ones that we're dealing with here are the beautiful sunshine orange. They're optimistic, they're happy, they're a 15 by 10 in their size, that's in millimetres. And then you're on to the larger ones. That wonderfully warm, almost daffodil yellow, the beautiful sort of organic look of the green, and then the wonderful sky blue colour. Each of those ones are a 17 by 12. And lastly, but by no means leastly, the pearls. Yes, genuine pearls as part of a kit. This is your spring bloom collection, and for me, it's happy, it's optimistic. Are you going to a festival this year, whether it's a big one like Glastonbury or it's a local one like, I don't know, I've got one near me called Diva Fest. Diva as in D-E-V-A, not diva. But yeah, no matter what it is, I think these are carnival colours, festival colours. They're optimistic, they're fun, they're happy. They're yours today for a blooming good price. We are going under £20 for a kit. Bear in mind, I'm showing you 5 strands and 20 metres of wire, £15.75. Every single penny we can take off that we have, every single one, hence that random number at the end. And I will just say that the kit together looks good, but, and I'm sure you won't mind me saying this, but sometimes I think when you look maybe at a picture of something or a description of something, you think, okay, but it's not until I saw the jewellery that I was sold. Sold on this kit completely. Your jewellery with this just goes to show how much fun and beautiful jewellery you can make with this collection. Yeah. Tell us what your sense with this was.
And you can make quite a statement piece, but it doesn't weigh heavy around your neckline. Yes. Because the shell obviously isn't like a really heavy gemstone.
No, of course.
But just wanted, because the colours are such fun and such vibrant, lively colours there, I just thought that's what you need your jewellery to be like in terms of the styling. You don't want anything... You don't want to try and make something really classic or restrained with it. It just needs to be a bit wild and flamboyant.
And that is completely what you've done, and really taken on that feeling and sense of spring. So let's work this out. How much are these per item? I've got 5, 6, 7 items in front of me. £2.25 each. £2.25 for 10 metres worth of 0.4 wire. Fantastic. Yep. £2, what was it? £2.45. 25, sorry, for a strand of pearls though is next level spectacular. So make the most of it now, because I think it's going to make some gorgeous jewellery. And if you want to get involved, just remember, if you are brand new, you can get involved today. Treat yourself to this. It's free P&P today, remember. Also, treat yourself to the toolkit I did earlier on, and you can make the jewellery we're about to. So Deb, love, I'm with you.
Okay, so using the 0.4 wire, if you cut probably about 15, 16 centimetre length.
And we're doing the flowers, I'm right in saying that, aren't I?
Making the flowers, yeah, sorry.
No, sorry.
Yeah, so what I did was I just fed the wire through on that drill hole and then brought it straight across the back of the shell and wrapped it around, just all the way round, and then half again, and then carry on and do the next one. So slide that up. Now the trick is, if you put it all the way down to the sort of this wire here, what you'll end up with is 4 petals. You won't have room for 5. So if you pull it out slightly and then twist the shell, that will put a little sort of arm going across there. So bring that wire down and then wrap around again, all the way round and out. So then carry on doing that. So do one more. If you come through the shell, slide that down, bring it out. So it's probably about bringing it out probably about 1/2 centimetre, and put a little angle in, bring the wire down, and then wrap round a couple of times. So you'll end up with this little section. So you've then got your 5 petals. So next, what you need to do, if I bring that short tail round to the back, is bring the wire across here and then just wrap around and fix that off. So that's then going to hold everything in that petal shape. So your next little task in this is to add one of these pearls. So if you take the pearl, pop it on your 0.4 and let that slide down into position, then they have, on most of them, they've got one flatter side and one more domed side. So put the flatter side down on top of that wire. With the, I've done it this way round because with the orangey tangerine shell,
Yeah.
I did it so that you could see the wire, so it's almost like a veining down the flower. With the blue one, what I did was actually flip it over and do it the other way round. So you've just got like 2 varieties of flower. I know it's like it's a tiny, tiny little difference.
Yeah, but still.
But yeah. So then, just to keep everything in position and to allow your wires to come off, if you flip that over and you just feed your wire through, and what you need to do is bring that up between 2 petals there, and if I slide a yellow one on, because I've not got a green one handy, slide that down. So this is like the little leaf that's then going to sit at the back of your flower. So this would be for the earring, and all I did then was wrap round. And on the necklace, the base of the necklace is actually macrame. So if you got the board earlier,
yeah, we did earlier on the macrame board mini one in our
could-
tool time.
you could use that to do the section. So that is then your flower. So we just need to finish this little tail, chop that away. So if you wanted to, you could use that and put another of the shells on this way and use it just with chain either side and just have one single flower in the necklace. But that's then your completed flower to use. however you want to use it, either in a single piece or attached to a bigger collar.
I love it. I love what you've done with it. I love how you've shown it. I love that you can create something that's like a bouquet.
It is. It's quite graphic as well, and quite sort of punchy in terms of
Pop arty almost in its colour.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Pop party. Sounds
Pop
like
party.
fun. Deb, thank you so much for showing us that.
Well,
as a quick reminder, 5 strands, 20 metres worth of wire. Very beautiful indeed.
That's
for
fantastic.
$15.75. Well done, one and all. We are going to give you one more look at this rabbit slide. All you have to do is count the rabbits. Easy as that. Then, in literally 3 minutes-ish, we're going to close the text line, and you need to text in with how many you've seen. You need to make sure you add the name and the customer number, and one of you will get to win a goodie bag, which actually is going to be handed to me shortly. So I can't show you what's in it, but I can show you how full the bag is. I might even give it a little jiggle. Deb wouldn't, because as she said before, she's very well behaved like that.
No.
She wouldn't.
Do not jiggle.
Whereas Liam on the opposite side, he'd be there unwrapping it all and re-wrapping it back
Yeah,
up.
he would. Yeah.
Anyway,
Out of order, that is.
I want to show you something really special now.
Hang on.
Now, it's really important to remember that ruby is a very important gemstone. Anyway, it's often described as one of the precious gemstones. And for a very, very long time, Burma dominated as the premium source for this gemstone. But as sort of the amounts calmed down a little bit, this location really has taken its place. You can get ruby from many different locations, but often said to be the most... Is important the right word? I'm going to say important. We are talking about maybe the likes of your Thailand ruby, the likes of your Burmese ruby, and the likes of your Mozambique. The Mozambique ruby has always been quite popular, but in 2011, Gemfields, the well-known company, took over the Mozambique source, basically dominated the market of the Mozambique source in one of the main mining regions. And since then, the price escalation on this has just rippled up and up and up. And in fact, it was interesting because Gemfields, with this source, they actually only go to market with it twice in a year. That's it. They bring it to the Singapore show 2 times in a year, and that is it. And I think because of that, because of Gemfields and the name having the connection to this location of gemstones, really brought up the stimulus on this. And what people love, I think, about the Mozambique ruby is the intensity of colour. Sometimes the fact that you get the stars within there as well, naturally, but also that now and again you get big pieces that don't need treatment, which is not something you will often hear or say with, for example, your Burmese ruby. This is your Mozambique ruby, and I'll be honest, for the intensity of colour, for the size of it, and for the fact that I personally am seeing flashes under the surface, I don't know about you, but I'm talking about in more than 1 or 2 occasions, I believe that this could be one of the most luxurious rubies you get to get your hands on, because it's Mozambique ruby.
Yeah.
Now, that intensity of natural colour is so scarcely seen. We're literally lucky if we see, 5% natural ruby out there in the trade. So to be able to bring you this is incredible. But not only that, to be able to bring you pieces that are in excess of a carat each is above and beyond all expectation. These are obviously over a carat each because, well, you can see it of the size. I'll work out how many carats will be in each one. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's say 17 times 2 equals 34. So 34, so what is 80 divided by 34? About 2.35 carats in each one. So to be able to own a over 2 carat natural ruby is incredible. To be able to get over 2 carat natural Mozambique ruby is sensational, especially as we said, certain areas in Mozambique, you're only getting the chance to own them 2 times a year at big gem events. This is individual, it's noteworthy, the fact that you are getting, you know, this beautiful quality, and it is a great quality, because remember, Mozambique ruby has no clarity to it. It does now and again, it's extremely scarce, but Mozambique ruby, it's all about the colour and the size, it's not about clarity, so don't really get it. So actually what I'm offering to you here is a sensational look, a sensational quality, pieces on average over 2 carats for under £100 and way under. Your price point is just $54.95. Now, do your research on it, absolutely feel free, because that price point is truly, hands down, no questions whatsoever, astonishing. Astonishing. Now, this price point, last time this in particular price was on air, how many sold? Over 50. Over 50 sold last time that this was on air at this price point, which means we've done this price before. Anyone for the Egg of Fortune?
The Egg of Fortune!
Yes, it's that time again for the Egg of Fortune. We are here in Egg of Fortune colour, corner even, and that's no joke. If you have just tuned in and you have no idea what this is, it's something we've been doing it every single... What do you mean I look like I've just got off a fishing ship? You think this is like I've just got in from a 4 AM night out? I like it. Anyway, yes, so if you've just tuned in, it's what we've been doing all weekend. This is our last hour of it though, I'm afraid. We're not doing this tomorrow. It's been for the bank holiday. If you tuned in at the very start of the show, you will have seen me grabbing this and rubbing out some prices, because it's been going all week or all weekend, but I wanted to make it a little bit extra. So we altered them, we changed them, we took them to different price points. So you will see loads of things on here. I'm going to give it a spin. What are we on? 25% off! That was 20% off, but we changed it. I changed it at the very start of the show. So we have to do it. So we are bringing it to you not at $54.95, which is the price it was on last time. And the time before that. It sold over 50 last time at that price point, which is, oh my gosh, that got bright quick, which is no shock at all. You have got here £54.95, taking off an extra £13.75, which today means we're rolling it down to £41.20 about to come on screen. This is naughty. This is a naughty price. Making now, but mates, now good luck, every single one of you. There is a queue of people waiting to get their hands on this. £41.20. I've got collectors already in on the telephone. They were happy with the first price. Remember, everybody pays that final closing price. Well done. I won't say your names, by the way. Don't worry about that. If you are thinking of getting it and you're worried that I'm going to dob you in it, I've got loads of places coming in. Some of them quite unusually named as well, so I won't give you them. But well done. I've got people coming in from America, England, Scotland. Have I got Wales in? Not yet, not yet. Ireland, are you in yet? Could be a collector. Undisclosed location. But there are loads of you in on this one. £41.20. A great opportunity for you today. If you do want to get your hands on it, absolutely do feel free. Because that is spectacular, isn't it? Truly. Let's be completely honest. It's phenomenal. It's the quality, it's the look of this, the luxury of this. Remember exactly what I was saying before about it's such an unusual treat to be able to give to you, this gemstone. And is it just me, or can you too see in some of them kind of like star-like details, can you? Bear in mind that if you actually put a one-directional light on this, these actually might be stars. It's because the lights in here are so full, it might be hard to see. I've got multi-buyers in on this and there is no surprise to me whatsoever. It's incredible. We are, oh no, we are getting within a tadpole's tail of being over-allocated. Are the tadpoles out yet? When are they a thing?
Probably not.
Probably not, no.
No, I think it needs to be a bit warmer, does it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I've not seen any yet.
No, I've
this
not
year.
either, no.
No tadpoles.
If anyone cares, he thinks they're still eggs. Okay,
Oh,
good. He's got an expertise in it. He's got tadpoles as our Tom. When I never. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well done, everybody! That is a sensational deal for what you're getting. Do keep dialing through because you are going to miss out. A huge well done one and all. Right. I'm going to bring to you now. Oh, good. This is going well. Thank God. I'm going to bring to you now another very special gemstone that I think will work exceptionally well. So, remember how we were talking about gemstone and the location? The interesting thing is it depends who you talk to. Some people will say it doesn't matter the location on a gemstone, it's not something to pay attention to. If you go to industry fairs, you want to bet your bottom dollar that you'll be paying different prices due to different locations. And what I'm about to bring to you now is what is often regarded for this gemstone as the most premium of price points for its location. But I can understand why. When you go to this location for emerald, not only do you get a more blue-green twist on the emerald colour, but you also get an element of light that transfers through. We forgive emerald for being included, but as you can see, this one is anything but. Wow. It is beautifully intense. It has quality galore. This is your Zambian emerald. It is open, blue-green, fresh colour. Zambian emerald is an expensive gemstone. You know, we were talking about gem fields earlier on. Gem fields, remember, owning the main source of Zambian emerald in that location. It is very rare indeed to get this kind of openness in emerald. This to me is your, you know, gradable, grade-worthy quality.
definitely.
What is it for you that Zambian emerald offers?
It's the brightness, the lively play of light that you get with it that you don't necessarily get with some other emeralds.
Yeah, definitely. Open, fresh, again,
Yeah,
perfect for this
fresh.
time of year.
Yeah.
It's an optimistic green, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. It's a really nice strand.
And a lot of it as well.
Yeah.
We are going to give you an on-air discount deal, 10 carats worth today, $79.95. But we are going to give you an even better deal. You ready for this? 10 full carats worth. Please remember this is one of the most high-end emeralds that you can get your hands on. It truly is. £59.95 for the openness of this quality. The cruise ship's in. That means it's time for the Egg of Fortune!
The Egg of Fortune!
This is literally why I do this job. For moments like this. Can I bring the disco ball in closer? Yeah. Here you are. For the show reel. Hang on. Bring it in a bit more. I know, but I can't because it's only got so long a tail. Okay, if you've just tuned in, this could well be, it probably is in fact, your last Egg of Fortune. My show reel needs this. The last Egg of Fortune. So I'm going to spin it for you. Whatever it lands on, which is just at the top where this red connector is here, is what we're going to take off this. I changed it earlier on. Woo! Okie pokely. Let's see what we're getting. 25% off! Liam is looking at me with eyes eyes that are blazing. You saw me change all these, not all of them, but I changed, you know, like this was £1 off, I changed to 11, I changed the 20 to 25 earlier on, just because it was the last night. I've been on my holidays.
Yeah.
Blimey. Okay, we're taking off an extra 15 quid for you now. This is already at an incredible price point. That price point that you're seeing right now, just the best, the best. But I am taking off. The lights are coming up now. Don't adjust your TV sets. But yeah, we are offering to you right now the lowest of the low. Oh, Liam has got his hand over his mouth at this one. $44.95. Making nothing but friends right now. We're really not. Oh gosh. I'm not allowed to tell you what staff cost is at all. But let me just promise you, you are getting a sensational deal. Fantastic. So do grab it whilst you can. So what is the original price? What is the from the original price to the discount? Does that make sense? I'm sure there's a more articulate way of putting that. Hey up, Santa!
Santa?
Yeah.
Wrong time of year, isn't it?
Wrong time of year! I love that that's what you're going for. Wrong time of year. Not for the fact that you're blatantly not Santa. Your beard's not even white.
Well, you've got a costume, have I?
You haven't got the costume neither. And no, I'm saying Santa.
I'm
saying Santa because you're giving this to me.
Oh, presents.
Yeah. This is the goodie bag. What?
Don't break it.
Don't break it. I'm not going to. I'll try. This is coming up for you. Sorry, Tom's just said, don't break it. And he leans on something and it moves. This is coming up for you in a bit. I'm not allowed to show you what's in here at all, but that looks like... What?
What's poking out the top?
What?
Seriously?
I can't help it. Okay, well done, one and all. Pardon?
Torch don't go in there.
Watch me torch don't go in. Do you want to take that torch back? Okay. Well done, every single one of you on that. A fantastic opportunity. The winner of this is going to be announced very, very, very soon. Let's, before we do that though, dive on into, what is it? A black flower agate 2 ticks. Big cabochon, big cabochon. Oh, I don't want to be a pain, but can I borrow that? So sorry. Of everything you could have picked, thank you. I am about to bring to you your black flower agate pendant. This is truly stunning. What do you think, Deb?
It's really nice, actually. It's very
unique,
graphic
isn't it?
again, isn't it?
On that as well. Very graphic.
Wow.
Indeed. This is a huge oval pendant. I'm guaranteeing you the size as well. What would you do with this, please, Deb? Just to let you know, there is a drill hole at the top there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can if I move my arm.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, if you wanted to, just put a jump ring through that and pop it on a cord.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. If you've got the Kumihimo braid,
yes,
make a Kumihimo. I can't say it. Why can I not say it today?
Kumihimo wheel.
Yeah, Kumihimo braid and pop it on there. That'd look just really cool, just like that.
Love the idea.
But I think as well, just prong setting it and, you know, working some wire work around it, or doing macrame around it and setting it that way and putting it in a great big statement necklace.
Lovely idea.
$4.95 is a ridiculous price for a piece of gemstone that size.
And a piece of gemstone art as well.
Yeah.
Who fancies an
Amazing.
announcement of a winner? Team, I would like a joint drum roll, please. Just to let you know, loads of people text in about this picture of the rabbits, and we said to you, count the rabbits, text in how many rabbits there are. Should we show the picture? Oh, no. Here's the picture. How many did we all count? The answer was 17 bunny wabbits. You can see there in front of you. 17.
I only counted 15.
Well, there's more.
Oh, look,
Loads of
one at the
you
bottom.
messaged in the answer. Some got it wrong, a lot of you got it right. Congratulations either way. One lucky winner is picked at random. So we're drum rolling, please. You ready? Drum roll, please. The winner is Susan from West Yorkshire. My love, well done to you. You win this huge goodie bag. There are gemstones and so much more in there. Absolutely oodles and oodles and oodles in there. Please send a picture in of it when you get this home. Let us know exactly what you're getting in there, because there's some really, really, really cool things in here. There really are. Tools. Am I allowed to say any of this? Oh! They are.
Thanks.
So that is on its way to you. A huge well done to you. Thank you very much for all of you for getting involved. Well done. Okay, pokily. Let me bring to you another little treateroo. It's some soutache. The white soutache. Now, you and I both know that white and black in pretty much anything are go-to standard colours, and I think white in particular makes things pop. If you have seen soutache, you got the newer released DVD quite recently. You're probably working your way through it, because you know what it's like when you get your teeth into something new. If you've not seen soutache before, it's one of the mediums, very popular medium we do here at JewelleryMaker, and essentially you will use this cord specifically to do it. So I don't think you can do soutache with nylon cord, because this is specifically created for your soutache. What do you think about the white? What does the white colour bring to your elements, please?
If you're using some more stronger cord in your soutache piece, this is brilliant to actually freshen it up and isolate those colours.
Yeah.
So if you look at fabric designs, very often they'll have a fine stripe or an edge of white or black just to isolate the colours from each other, so they stand out and retain the intensity. So, I mean, also with this, if you're doing bridal pieces of soutache, that would look incredible, keeping it all white. So a white gemstone, white pearls, white soutache.
Yeah.
It'd be absolutely amazing.
Something individual, different and beautiful. It is great quality. Today we're bringing it to you for £5.95, so do grab it whilst you can. For a moment, what did you say, sorry? Let me show you a morganite. This is coming up for you. Just imagine in your mind a morganite.
I was looking at this earlier.
Isn't it incredible?
Ooh, yeah.
And now see this one, because I think it's probably even surpassing what you've got in your own mind. Isn't that astonishing? What I've got for you now is your ultra, ultra luxurious look of morganite. It's astonishing, isn't it? What I'm bringing to you now is a glowing quality and beauty that gives this boldness of not only colour, but also the fact that it's paired up wonderfully with that glow that takes place internally. It just looks astonishing. Now, you know, I don't know if you kind of you might follow the gemstone world, you might be someone who follows the kind of celebrity world, but if you do follow the celebrity world, you will know that Kendall Jenner is talking about this gemstone, etc., quite a bit recently. Kendall was at a Tiffany & Co. black carpet event just a couple of, literally I think it was last week, and she was talking all about her love for pink gemstones, and she was wearing and talking about pink tourmaline and pink diamonds, etc. And yeah, essentially she herself was talking about how the gemstone itself, the colour, sorry, in the gemstone itself was something that she found really connective. Anyway, since then, you know what it's like. As soon as, by the way, Kendall Jenner, by the way, is part of the Kardashian family, for any of you who don't know. But yeah, as you can imagine, this is something which has literally peaked in the last couple of days, just the sale of pink gemstones. It's something beautiful and luxurious that I think gives you this kind of feeling, this kind of look. And quite interestingly, that Kendall Jenner herself actually has a morganite ring from that event. So for the Tiffany event, she has an oval morganite ring that was worn, and again, spike in popularity, and people actually talking about morganite because I think maybe it's not really a name that gets splashed around as a general rule because it is a more considered gemstone. This though, not as considered, especially when you consider the glow that you're getting in this, that beautiful saleable colour. We're bringing to you the on-trend look for less. So right now, should be £70. We're rolling it down for you today though. £69.95, not your price point. The price we're going to on this is silly. We're actually going to go under £50. So good luck everyone. For you today, from £70 for the final.
Seriously?
That is incredible for what you're getting, isn't it?
That's outrageous.
I'll be honest, when Liam showed this to me before, I was genuinely expecting, not quite triple figures, but maybe like 97, 99. Yeah. And that is, you know, no exaggeration at all.
Strand
and bear in mind, that's what Jewellery Maker prices.
Yeah.
Actually, if Liam had said to me, we're going to £110, I wouldn't go, that's outrageous. I'd think, oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. £39.95. What do you think of that now?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's actually turned it into almost a multi-buy opportunity.
Yeah, agree.
On morganite
Agree.
of that size and quality.
Yeah.
And the colour, it's all there, isn't it?
Really is. How great does it go with the spinel I did earlier on?
Yeah,
I did this as an Easter.
Becky, no, with the emerald.
Oh, interesting. Let me show you with the Zambian emerald I did in this hour.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. Tonally, that works.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Perfection.
How would you pair them together then?
You could do really simple, just alternate gemstones, or you could actually make little flowers out of the morganite, go really extravagant.
That's
little
cute.
flowers out of the morganite using your sterling silver wire.
That's a nice idea.
And then foliage with the emerald. Fab. Seriously beautiful.
Fab.
That's
well
incredible.
done to you all. Gorgeous quality you've got there. Okay. Next up, I am bringing to you Sunset in a Strand.
Wow.
When I think of Songi Sapphire, these are the colours I think of. Sunsets. It feels expensive. It feels like the kind of colour you might see in a bottle of Verve or a bottle of Moet or Lanson, you know, it's luxury. It's that luxurious colour that you're getting here. Fizzing with light, fizzing with colour, $79.95 for these incredible sunset hues. They are incredible for that price point. But right here, right now, your last... I've forgotten what it's called, Gary. Egg of Fortune. Your last Egg of Fortune!
The Egg of Fortune!
You've tuned in for the last... I'm getting more and more dishevelled every time. Just lobbing it on. It's massive, this. If you've just tuned in, well, this is the Egg of Fortune. Essentially, we had a little bit of change-a-rooney on of the prices for you at the start of the show, and we're sticking to it, even though it's got us into more trouble than not. We've literally not had like £3 off. We've not had that yet. We've not even had like, you know, 10% off, have we? We've not done any of them. They've all been high, pretty much, haven't they?
They've all been really high.
So, we're going to do one final spin. Should I do a big one? Yeah, let's do a really big one. You ready? Okay. Woo! That's a good one, isn't it? £11 off for you today. Now remember, that was £1 off a couple of hours ago. I literally just wrote a 1 in. That is £11 £100 discount we are about to do. We are taking it for you right now to £68.95. It's all or nothing right now on some of these. We are genuinely just losing money, but we're giving you an opportunity to get involved and own something you might otherwise not be able to. And let's face it, it's a bank holiday Monday, it's the Easter weekend. It's all about treating yourself, your loved ones, your family, and what a beautiful way of treating them with this fantastically opulent, expensive tangerine sapphire. Are you joking? Can I spin it again? Are you serious? Okay, right, I'm spinning it one more time. This is it. This is literally it. One more time. I'm going to do another big one. Oh, best so far, I think.
That was
an extra £5 off. You're getting on this. We're doing it again. An extra £5 off. Remember that the price on this already was incredible, but we're taking even more off for you just because I think Liam's got the bug on this. This is the last one of the entire weekend, so we are taking that extra £5 off for you. It's just all exciting. The lights are coming up. Everybody check out ASAP. That is now £63.95, which means from the original price we have taken off £16. No. £16 we have taken off this for you, and let's face it, it didn't need even £1 off, because for the quality, the beauty of this rare Madagascan tangerine sapphire that you're getting, that is an incredible opportunity. A big well done. I won't mention your names again just in case it's for gifts, but you are going to make something extra special with this, that is for sure. These are going to be gifts, these are going to be presents. They are incredible. This genuinely is clearance. See you later, sweet potato, on all of these extra special Egg of Fortune deals. So do grab it whilst you have the opportunity to do so. And a huge well done to all of you. That is a fab deal. And thank you, Liam, for letting us, you know, spin these twice and things like that. So really good for you. He was, wasn't he? Yeah. Well done, one and all. Deb, what would you do with this lovely lady?
I'd have to use it in a floral basket, one of those sort of wire work baskets. It's just perfect colours for flowers.
It's fab, isn't it? It is perfect for that cloud. For the final few seconds, thank you, Deb, for doing the Facebook Live and doing a fabulous show. When are you on next, my love?
May the 2nd.
Birthday.
Don't ask me which
birthday week.
Because I can't remember.
All right, oh, exciting. Okay,
yeah,
well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I am actually going to be back with you tomorrow, not wearing this jacket, sadly. Tomorrow on the mid-show, I'm going to be with you. We have got the most incredible, brand new, natural Jasper, and I've also got a kit to make you smile from ear to ear. So stay tuned, I'll see you then.
Coming this May on JewelleryMaker Workshops. Alison Tarry, starring in her 6 favourite weaves. Fleur Hastings with brand new pearl knotting. Hayley Kruger, sterling silver basics. Linda Bromwell with bubble jewellery. Claire MacDonald, starring in the Cerulean Workshop. And Mark Smith with a brand new